Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Christ.
So 4
Another one.
unlocked.
What are you rolling
no.
for, Trey?
One
The rest of you shut the fuck
unlocked.
up.
No.
Oh, say can
I was
you
doing all of
see?
the Akira hacking stuff in which I made additions to, based on if he does succeed in hacking Z3RO.
What are
You
all
know
these
those ones.
D3s and D5s and D4s and D3s?
You know what they are.
I don't. Is it emotions or some shit?
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Shut up.
It was that for the 1d5, 1d4, and 1d3 on the end. However, the 3 1d3s are for something else.
Why would you just not? Why did you roll them right now like that? Why would you just not roll 3 D3s?
Eh.
It'll break you. Plain and simple.
Anyways, it appears that
Wait, are
the
we not supposed to be broken already? I thought everybody was already broken.
It'll break you
Or
worse.
broken.
Okay.
Oh, I also brought back a friend.
No.
Oh yeah, we got a
Multiple
friend.
So we're gonna pick back up right there. So wait, yeah, because you guys aren't doing other rolls till everyone's here, and you guys are almost all of you are literally almost back at the point where I had to nerf you anyway. So no rolls this week. Everyone's gonna be here, and we're gonna actually pick up like directly in the past a little bit, not quite the day we're playing. At Arlen just reading Zara, Bridget, and Zero the Riot Act for bringing back all these alien chicken things and some random ass infused.
Yeah.
But friend shaped.
You don't
They're
even
very
know.
much friend shaped.
We don't even know
Walter's
who
gonna
All
this
of
come
it.
on in.
All of it is friend shaped.
No.
Every single one of them.
Why do
The-
we
the-
have chickens now? What happened? What did I miss? I just went away for a little bit of
Wait,
fishing,
can
a little
you
bit of me
tell
time, and I come back to fishing and infused again. What chaos have you guys done?
Kip, can you
Like
show
after
him?
you're done
Can you
saying
show him
that,
the
you just
boys?
like.
Just one of. They're
Wait, what
not.
was that?
They're like
Yeah,
quadrupedal bird type things with like cotton ball fur.
they are.
Kip,
They
can you show
are.
him the images?
It should be in the images still.
Oh,
Where
it's
is it?
still directly.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
not
still in there.
chickens.
They are the 8-eyed, 4-legged chickens.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Who brought the eldritch chicken abominations to our shore?
One of them like walks up to you.
Raise his hand.
Is this thing trying to be my friend, or is it telling me to eat it?
They're okay taste wise. They're gamey though, but they are very cuddly
Arlen was just
and they're
like,
very
"Why did you
fluffy.
eat them?"
It was already like, but he was already making it when we
Who
got
ate
to the
Yeah.
who?
the alien,
They're very.
the giant cricket man that was running the kitchen.
You can
Yeah.
like see his blood vessels. Like you can literally see his blood vessel pulsing. Even more.
You
This
know,
man's.
it used to be, I thought, just an occasional crazy thing was seeing like a meteor shower or like a ship fly by or some robots. You guys just make a different kind of crazy. Like half the things you
Oh
talk
yeah,
about just seem completely insane.
I just remembered that we kind of left. I don't even know his name. The guy sitting in the cell that we were asked to take with us. We left his ship there.
You
Uh-huh.
left the infused
What shit?
tugboat.
No, not
Yes,
Is
You
that what
know-
you're saying?
You know, Jamax,
Yeah.
this guy, Arlen, has already seen everything from Z3R's view because last
Oh,
session
yeah, the
I mentioned
recording.
that I showed the recording of everything that happened
Okay. So yeah,
Yes,
he
but
does
most of that was you staring at a wall.
in
That
a
is
corner.
true.
And then
And
the
then
last
just
couple
ran-
hours was staring into a room.
He's just Yeah. Maybe he catches like one image if at some point you have to turn and you see them like dragging this armored infused like across the ground. All his entire body is stretched out like a slinky.
Well, I'm the one that dragged him, so pretty
Yeah.
good view of that.
You dragged the upper body. I followed behind, picked up his legs, and started coiling his stretched midsection around my arm for then it stopped dragging.
Arlen is like literally just
Arlen, I regret saying that I would help you save the world with these
I
freaks.
regret it too.
Who are you calling a freak? Catch these hands.
It's just like, do you even know if these things don't have like some insane disease or something that's gonna kill us all? You just started
Uh,
using them because an alien
no.
told you it was okay.
Well, I kind of threw hands with you without second thought. So, like, what makes you think that I'm gonna think other things through like this?
I don't know. I always assumed that you would always have some source of self-preservation, but I guess that was
So
just
like,
too great of an assumption on my side.
it's like all of you go back to your bed.
It's
And
fine. I
all the
ate one.
barracks
I'm
can
not.
stay
I
there
didn't.
for the rest of the day.
I didn't. I ate one. I didn't have any adverse side effects. I didn't have hallucinations. The only thing that I had a little bit of a side effect from was the liquor, and that was just a hangover. And that was only for like an hour after I drank like over half the bottle.
Go to your barracks. Go to your barracks and stay there, all of you.
I'm going to my garden. Fuck you. I'll be right back one second. I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be able to hear, but you guys can't hear me.
Yeah.
He's gonna like physically pick you up and like throw you in there and slam the door closed.
And I threw it on the ground.
I'm gonna find a hole to put you in, lock the hole, and throw away the key.
Throw away the hole.
Throw away
Go
the hole.
Screw it, I'm
dig
finding
up
a
a
black
hole.
hole and shoving you in that.
Dig up that section of the earth and then jettison it into deep space.
Yeah, I just dig the hole. We put them in the hole. We take the hole, and then we should throw it out that way.
Fuck. I have no idea how to portray the last emotion.
Oh, the robot's having trouble portraying emotion. What a
Right
surprise.
now, right now there are only 3 emotions left for Z3RO to unlock. He currently has curiosity, fear, anger, joy, disgust, and sadness all unlocked.
Bro is playing reverse Inside Out. Or yeah, she had all the emotions, and I don't know. I never actually saw that movie. Just like clips of it.
I only watched Inside Out 1.
Is there a second one?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you know.
And in that one, I do know they add anxiety, but nothing else I know they add.
Yeah, I don't. But yeah. Hold on a second.
In the second one, they add anxiety, envy. They also add boredom and shyness. And then also one
Interesting.
that's kind of like, well, the boredom one is just kind of like I would rather just do anything else other than be here and just lay on a phone.
Hmm. Yeah, so you see, well, as we're like cutting back in time to the day that like they came back to the portal, they're just dragging around this like dude in infused armor, like the Vanta Black. It's not power armor, it's just like think like a
A
slightly
bodysuit.
smaller Juggernaut vest. like a juggernaut suit almost, but like more trim.
Mm.
So like it doesn't have like the external like muscles that like Zara's armor has. It's just basic body suit armor thing. Yeah, he's just like laying there like limp, and they like drag him around.
Oh right, JMX.
Yeah,
You didn't do as I requested last week,
what are you talking about?
giving all of the information about that empire because we got
Oh,
the journal.
god damn it, I was busy. You can read it now. Hold on, let me find my notes. Where the hell are my notes?
Mm. Are you talking about Zodair or
Yes, basically.
Zone Terror is a part of their territory.
You will see
The
it in your
Taiju
notes.
Empire.
Teiju. It's not. Whatever. Hold on. Give it to me.
Taiju Empire.
Yes.
Spelled like kaiju, but with a T rather than a K.
No, it's Taju.
Ah,
And then
at this
seven.
point just call it the Tegu? The
No,
Tegu Empire. We're all just Tegus.
shut up.
Oh, it's Temu Empire?
No,
So it's the knockoff
I'll
empire.
kill you. Hold on, where are my notes?
You're thinking of Timu.
Temu! That's it.
No, I'm thinking of Tengu, the goddamn Japanese mythical firebird. Shut up, all of you. Alright,
Yeah, make me shut up.
alright,
You cannot silence us.
We should never be silenced.
For all
Teju
you
is
know,
the
We have
you're
one. T
for all you
A
know, you're
G.
crazy, and we're just the voices in your head.
Shut up. No,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
CP. No, it's the CP. We're all the voices in her head. Alright. Te. Fuck.
As if I could come up with something like you.
Taju space Sebug is the name of the thing. And then like the fucking Emperor King is Teju Surbog. Basically, what you'll get in his little notes is they just go around conquering planets and entire universes if given enough time. They can universe hop, but like they basically need a machine the size of a country to do it, or like maybe a small moon or like planetoid or something. So it's not like they can
moon.
do it on demand.
A dwarf
Then they'll
planet.
send their ships to like a dwarf planet, even smaller, like Earth's moon, like that size.
Uh,
And it literally like rips open portals into the multiverse, and then they send the ships through and just conquer. They're very evil bastards. They literally just pull up on a planet. If you surrender and don't resist, they still enslave the entire planet for basic, what was it, 3 cycles, and a cycle is the longest possible lifespan of like all the species on that planet, which means like like the intelligent species. So if they came to Earth, like modern day Earth, not where you guys are, so humans don't live more than like 110 years, right? Everyone's
Yeah.
enslaved for 330 years, and then after that, then you can like join the empire at like the lowest rank, specifically so that there's no one alive who remembers what freedom was like, basically.
so,
Freedom!
so regarding the size of this machine, Earth's moon is bigger than Jupiter. Or, not Jupiter, bigger than Pluto. Don't know why I said Jupiter.
Yeah, I was about to say like it's what now? Yeah, about that size. Like it's basically a moon that they basically turned into a machine, but like all the wires go across the entire thing.
Huh. Interesting.
It's a Death Star.
No, it's not.
No, it's more like the what is it? The one in the newest Star Wars, the planet
Star
that
Killer.
they converted into
I have
a battle station.
It doesn't
Do
blow
you
I
s-
up
have
other
not watched
planets though.
any of the newer Star Wars.
Yeah, you're not missing much. It is
hold hold on, let's see if I can pull up an image of that.
sure, whatever.
So it's one of the Stellaris gigastructures moon planet or
Yes.
moon
Basically,
ships.
it's like a whole
Not a
thing.
planet ship or
It
a
is it is heavy
solar
in armor
system
because
ship.
obviously they're not gonna like make something that resource intensive and not weaponize it, but like yeah. If the planet resists, same deal, except they just keep killing people until they surrender. And then everyone gets enslaved for like 30 cycles. And then if
Mm.
somehow you cannot
So they're intergalactic racists.
kind of.
They are. Don't
They
even try and sugarcoat
basically
it. They're intergalactic racists.
it depends. Well, they don't really see I don't know. They view everyone as equally inferior, basically. So I guess yes. There's not really a preference.
Hmm.
Just you're all equally worthless.
I'll have you know, I'm worth less than the worthless.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, like
I'm
that's
so
basically
worthless. I
good.
have zero value. I have immeasurable value.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
like celery. I have a debt, a negative
yeah.
value.
But they will basically like glass planets and like destroy planets if people resist enough. If somehow they fought you for an extended period of time and they still can't beat you, they will literally just destroy the planet.
I mean, that solves all problems, right?
Yeah, like by ripping the core out, which is usually something they do after like they've gotten all the resources. They're like, well, melted iron core, we're taking that. If somehow they're still
Hmm.
resisting, they'll just do that while people are still on the
I'll be
planet.
back. I gotta get some dinner.
Mm.
Interesting.
Actually, I want to wait till he gets back to. Is he gonna eat dinner or is he just grabbing the food? I probably
I
should
think
wait.
he's just grabbing the food.
Yeah, so
Well, as that is occurring, I am gonna go ahead and show off the flight form because Z3RO now has that.
yeah, Arlen is like
I
Okay.
believe I
distracted
can
through the sky
fly.
making him.
I
Yeah, show him
believe
what
I
that looks
can
like.
sky.
I think about it every night and day.
Oh,
Here's basically how the flight forms look. It's just not Lego.
Ooh. Yeah.
he's flying crab.
I
Wait,
want I want Lego.
I love it.
actually,
Yeah.
it's funny that he has that form because remember the aliens I was describing that Zero was fighting that every time I did something like it? That
Oh.
is
They they
vaguely
look
what,
like that.
kinda sorta, what I mean by like creepery with four legs and an upper torso. Not as bulky, thinner, smaller, and bone white, but yeah, that is very similar to what they look like.
Hmm.
When uh
They're just Shy Guy miniaturized.
Shy Guy.
So
SCP.
Oh, no, because I got four legs and still two arms. Not quite, not that bony, just that like you know how Zero's kind of skinny like that.
Hmm.
so
Also, you sound like you're getting further away.
Hold on,
indeed.
I'll come closer. I don't know why it does that. If
He's just going into the void.
He
He's
keeps
leaving
on
Yes.
us.
going further and further away.
Exactly.
you guys are driving me
Uh,
away from this shit. All right, come on, Vulture, get back here.
I tried to tell Mormon that he needs to get this little mini robot that has a
Yeah.
camera and can
He wants
speak.
to
That
invade
way I
my
can just
damn
harass
home.
him. I wanna harass him.
you know, I'm curious. what Arlen's reaction is to the fact that the more that Akira hacks into Z3RO, the more that Z3RO is showing emotion.
All right, I'm back.
Also, welcome back, Bolter.
Okay,
Welcome back.
the bolter is back. So basically, you see, because it's not like schematics, it's like scribbled notes that someone took while also on the run for their life that this alien guy gave you. You do see these little, like, basically they're grunts, the things that you remember fighting. Uh, yeah, they were straight up humans. They have massive factories where they take, prisoners of war, slaves, all that stuff, put them into, like, biotic soup that strips them down to their nervous system, and then the nervous system and their brain is the wiring of those machines.
Eh,
Hmm.
They were they were deboned.
That
Yeah,
actually
they
reminds me of a movie I saw on Netflix.
Curious how that is pretty much what Z3RO is, just robot.
Yeah, well, just not without all the. Yeah, this is not something people go through willingly. And as far as like, notes and whatnot, it's like anecdotal evidence. Maybe someone is still alive in there, but the chemicals that you like, obviously, your nervous system, you don't survive having that pulled out of your body. It's literally just like biomechanical wiring. There's usually not anything like no personality left. Like probably there's some uh anecdotal evidence. They're like, oh yeah, this one's tried to say his name once, and then he's like, kill me. But generally, they just do whatever they're told.
It reminds me of I saw
Remind you of what now?
a movie I saw.
What movie?
Necro?
Basically, aliens invade Earth. People's brains were put into these like alien.
Skyfall. No. What,
I don't
Skyline?
know what. I don't remember the name, but like the dude was trying to get back to his wife, and his wife was pregnant, and they're
Uh,
trying to take the baby out of her.
Sounds like Alien, but probably not because I'm assuming this movie had a happy ending.
No, it didn't.
Uh, no. He was put in. His brain was put into one of the alien body things, and they tried to like basically reformat his brain, but he broke out and like destroyed a bunch of like shit just to try and save his wife from having the baby removed and basically becoming like him.
Hmm.
And then they all ended up dying anyway.
Yeah, the sequel kind of killed them off.
Yeah.
Wait, is
And
that
the
Skyline?
rest of the world was just covered in like red vine tendril
What is this called?
thing. I don't
It's
know.
like
I didn't
Skyline or
remember.
Skyfall or something like that.
I'll check it out later. So yeah, they
Yeah.
literally do that because like they're saying there is flesh is cheaper than metal. So they could make actual robots, but like basically humans are a renewable resource.
All it takes is a breeding pair, and then you just take the brain from the babies.
Yeah, basically.
That is an
So
horrifying concept. Thank you
so
for
yeah,
that.
there's giant human factories that they use to make these robots. And when you think about it, like the way our brains are wired, once they remove like all the, important bits and just leave you with a brain stem, we balance ourselves pretty much automatically. Way more advanced than most robots can.
Hmm.
So there are benefits to it if you ignore all the like horrifying reality.
Mm.
Arlen is just reading through this journal like, what the fuck? But yeah, they do have actual soldiers, but the vast majority of their army is those things. It's not like they have no soldiers. It's probably like I'd say a third, and then the other two-thirds of those like robot biomechanical things. Ugh.
Huh.
During This isn't anything important, but during the entire time that Zara has been locked in her room, she's just laying on the floor with her little new frog buddies, just like hopping around her.
Yeah. Yeah, good times.
Le
Hold,
frog.
she's holding one up in the air and making like having it look at her, and just like you are the king of these frogs. You shall be the ruler.
Legit.
It would be terrible if a giant snake
It's
decided it was
three.
hungry and ate some of them.
Huh?
I'm locked in my
No!
room. You cannot come in.
How many did
These
you
Be
say?
frogs are massive.
Yeah,
three.
no.
Or
I have
not
three.
massive. They are very expensive.
They're not massive, they're
Yeah.
just really expensive because they're glow frogs. They
Yeah.
have the firefly thing in them that have gives them little glowing warts.
Yeah.
Those
So
also
basically, what you're
make you
saying
hungry.
is they're basically fine caviar.
No, they would make you.
Y-
I mean, you would
These
survive, but they
things.
would probably taste horrible. Fireflies are very poisonous.
Yeah.
These guys. I saved
Yes.
the picture Kip made, and then I edited it to add the colors that I wanted, and then sent it back to Kip.
And if they
And
don't
then I
make you
never
eat
colored it
one,
in because I keep
it would
forgetting
be
about it.
really dumb
It's
because
okay.
they're expensive and they're not made to be eaten. And they would be really sick, and they might not die, but they'd be terribly sick. If you ate one, it would taste horrible, but you probably wouldn't be sick.
Maybe I'll do it just to spite people.
You
If we're all crazy here,
You
I might as well
will
as join the
you
club,
will have
right?
your
Join
eyes
us.
pecked
One
out
of
of your
us.
head by beak.
Wait, what was that? I didn't quite hear you.
You will have your eyes slowly and methodically picked out of your head by beak. If you
Well,
harm
then
a
next time I
A
won't save
single
you.
slimy bump on any of my babies.
Yeah, well, I just have to not save you next time, and then I can eat them all.
Yeah, let's eat them.
They do objectively taste terrible. I don't care if you guys eat them.
I'll
Remember,
have May tear you
half
all
of
apart.
taste is visual.
I'll have May tear you all apart. Because if Zara dies, May is my backup. And that would be bad for all of you.
May gives a shit if they
Rip
eat some
and
frog.
tear.
Actually, May. Yeah. Actually, no. May would be a bad matchup for either of them, really. Cause
hmm
Grapple and Honey. No, I mean for you.
I don't care. I will just continue to make more and more characters just to have them die to protect my frogs.
You ha-
Uh,
you have the worst challenge because you have to succeed all the time. I have the easy part. I just have to succeed once.
goddamn RAS tactics.
Tell me I'm wrong.
All right. All right. Yeah. So we time skip back to the current day, Friday, and you guys are now all ungrounded. You probably got grounded too, Balter, just for being there.
What bullshit is this? Walter is the
Just
one stable person in this
just
group.
because
He
he
would
got
be out
skipped.
fishing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, during the last mission, you were probably just doing repairs or whatever. Nyx is gone. They basically made her a mail carrier because they can't send any messages over the what's the
Electronically.
electronically. Yeah, they can't deliver them with drones. They can't do anything because vulnerable to the hacker. So either they have to fly a plane to deliver messages, or they're just like Nyx, portal as far as you can see, basically, and just keep doing that over and over again, which is very far. When she's by herself, she can get halfway across the planet in like 30 minutes or so.
look up into the sky, look at the asteroid belt, zip up there, and then just zip back down
Pretty
wherever
much.
needed.
I also have um a solution also.
What's that?
Next says technopathy, which
Yeah.
does not require the item that Nyx is sending a message to be connected to any sort of network.
No. Well, yeah, kinda. What's the solution here?
Just have Nix as a relay point.
Yeah,
Basically, Nix is a notes app, and everybody else is just typing into the notes app.
Kinda
Confidential
like
information.
whoever this hacker is, they are actually able to outdo both Nyx's technopathy and Zero's hacking ability.
Yeah. They have a times 15 bonus to their hacking. I have no times bonus to mine, and Nyx has
Or times
a
9.
times Yeah.
The numbers, Mason.
What do they mean?
Oh, God.
Basically, we're fighting an AI.
Not necessarily. Because Zero's an AI.
No, Zero is a neural network of a human. I'm talking about pure AI,
He
not
is
this
part.
crappy.
He is half
What is it?
AI.
Yeah.
What is it? This
It's a
junkyard
copy.
Frankenstein AI.
It's ironic. He does have some biological parts in them, but that's just for, again, the wiring for the gray goo that he's made of, the self-replicating bits. But the human part of him is just a copy of a human brain. It's not like an actual human brain.
Think of Chappie.
Yes. It's literally Chappie. You made Chappie, you bastard, and I didn't even realize. He has the ears and everything.
I did not realize that I did.
It's great.
We love it.
Gabby is of the type of robot in which I enjoy more so than others, so possibly
Yes.
just influential design.
What, just a humanoid robot?
Many of the robots that are made in fiction I do not really enjoy. Chappie is one of the designs in which I do enjoy when it concerns robots.
Or not humanoid, just actually a detailed design and not just clearly a guy in a cardboard suit, basically.
Not just that.
What do you think of R2D2?
I don't like him.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
I
You
like the
just
antidote. I like his little antidote, antidotes, and I like the sounds he makes.
he's fine.
That's true.
He just likes. At first, he's like, "Oh, I don't like humanoid robots," but he made Zero humanoid. He just wants details in the design. I think is what he's interested in. And R2D2 is just a tube.
Well, funnily enough, I enjoy the droidicas and the B1 battle droids, though.
Battle droids are pretty cool looking,
Alright.
design wise.
Mhm.
I get
They
why you
are
like droid
literally a collective hive mind of
idiots.
singular brain cells.
Well, that was the initial one. Lore-wise, after the Battle of Naboo, they realized that was a bad idea, so they hardwired each one with an individual AI. But the reason they get so funny is because they aren't factory reset. They're just left alone. They're supposed to be reset like every month or so.
She meant that
And
in
that's
like
why
a
they.
meme way, is that they all share one brain cell, basically.
I
Ah,
typed in robot in the GIF search bar and scrolled down until I found a robot design I liked, and that is about as far as I scrolled in order to find a robot. Feel free to do it
That
yourself
that
to see how long it takes to find that robot design if you just type in robot in the GIF bar
What
and
did you?
search.
Well, you didn't send it, so I don't know. Or you
I
sent it
did.
to me.
posted
Oh,
in images, didn't you? Or memes. No, chill.
I sent it in chill chat.
Mm.
no. Okay, we're getting off topic there. Yeah,
All right.
so
Well, challenge accepted.
talking about robots. Shit, how dare you guys find no weakness in what I want to talk. Okay, so brand new day. You guys have probably, well, you've got a few assignments after he's just like ungrounded all of you. Well, someone needs to do recon on that damn. Hold on. Dang it! All right, someone's got to do recon on the kaiju that's in the ocean.
Are we talking
Arlen,
about the eel?
mm,
no, not the eel. That was in a river. They know what that
Okay.
is. You don't have to fight all of them, but they need to know what all of them are and what they can do. Because for the most part, they're just kind of quarantining the areas around them, since they're not like going into cities or anything. They only want you to fight them if it's like in a city or it's attacking something. There's a kaiju in the open
Hmm.
that you guys never discovered. Arlen is going to investigate more like crime syndicate stuff because it's pretty likely that's whoever this hacker is linked to. Since like they did interrogate the guys that Zero captured a couple sessions ago when you were fighting the drones, and they were just hired like basically through their phones. Like they were all low level sketchy bounty contractors who like basically
They were
got
hired through the dark web.
I
yeah
snapped one of
basically
their spines in half.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they got paid enough. I wonder if they get workman's comp.
No.
Probably not.
Um, so do we have any other thing that we can do other than investigate the mysterious kaiju and the because
He wants a pen for
PTSD is
those
acting up
damn.
here.
He wants a pen for the peeps or whatever you guys are gonna call them because he's sick of them like getting into places they're not supposed to be.
They're in the walls. They're in the goddamn
Literally,
walls.
one of them's on like the roof of the apartment complex, like just every morning.
You like
Is
hear
there anything
things in
that
the air
so
vents.
you said that we can we I'm having like PTSD flashbacks right now.
Of what?
I really don't want to deal with the ocean kaiju.
Why? What you got? Oh, it's not the mimic, I promise.
It's fine.
I don't take any of your promises seriously.
If we
Don't
do go to the
worry.
ocean kaiju, then I need to know how much damage the sub-aquatic or aquatic ammo does.
They do as much as the light assault rifle bullets. So you all have access to that.
I then also need to know the stats for the shield form for the minigun.
Oh, 2d90 damage reduction.
2d90 damage reduction.
Don't worry, guys. Let's go investigate the ocean one,
In
and I'll
my
be the living human shield again.
in my
Under
defense, I made it
No.
extremely clear to you that you would be vulnerable to that kaiju's telepathy, and you still went near it anyway. So that's kind of on you.
What am I missing here? Was this the
This
other
is the
it
kaiju?
old
wasn't
campaign. This is the
Yeah.
old
the
campaign.
old campaign.
The
Okay.
remember I
He
mentioned the
became a BBEG.
it was basically a like a mimic octopus that basically became John Carpenter's The Thing.
All right.
He
So
became a
yeah,
BBEG.
Yeah.
don't worry. This one won't turn
I
into that.
I
Maybe.
have
Not
no
even.
idea
I
where
don't
the
think so.
ammo sheet is.
Look for weapons and armor.
You're getting further away into the void again.
Hold on,
Indeed you
hold on.
are.
Give me a
He's
second.
Sliding
ascending.
away. You mean
You mean
descending?
descending.
Oh.
Oh, whatever.
NKA weapon/armor. I
Correct.
had to look into my Google Docs in order to find it rather than Discord.
Okay, so
Ah,
yeah, maybe I should start adding the docs, like links to them in Discord. I think I'll do that soon. What was I
Yeah,
I
saying?
like to
you.
think that as he's speaking, as quieter as he gets, you just see him like sinking into the floor.
Whatever.
No, I see him on like an escalator and just slowly drifting backwards as he's talking. Just like.
Okay. The other thing, you can try to interrogate this mysterious infused dude who you guys brought back, who Arlen wants you to send back immediately. You can do that.
Well, I choose to do the rational thing and send that guy back as Arlen suggests.
The
how
problem
are we
is
doing that?
you can't because
Why not?
he came from another universe, and you don't like the way they got to him was the hackers goons basically stole the infused item that they were looking for, which is a God, what was it? It's a blowtorch that cuts open portals to the multiverse, basically.
Okay.
And they stole it, and then they all fell into a portal and disappeared, and then they fell into a portal to try and rescue Zero, who got knocked into one. And that's when they did the whole thing with the bar at the end of the multiverse.
Yeah, that kaiju fucking goddamn vodka is delicious.
It wasn't. It was literally just from infused potatoes. It wasn't from a cut. Yeah.
Let her live in her own world.
Yes, let me be.
No.
Shit was delicious. I
No.
was sloshed for basically the entire time we were gone, except for the last like few hours.
I
Zara's
feel like
liver
you're
is
an
like
alcoholic at this point.
Zara's liver is like fighting for its damn life.
Yeah.
Looks like goddamn Iwo Jima in there.
Oh no.
But
It's
yeah,
fine.
those are the three things you guys can do: deal with the peeps, to make them a pen. Well, you might be able to get two things done tonight. We'll see. Uh,
Yeah.
interrogate the drunkard, not Zara, the actual dude that they have.
Sorry, I
Uh,
need you to sit down. I'm going to strap you down. We're going to send some electricity to you, okay?
No,
uh, find the ocean
my suit is
kaiju.
electric. It's
Arlen
electric
is
proof.
determined
Fuck you.
to do his investigation himself. I mean, you could try to tag along with that, but he does not want you because you'd be probably bad at it.
Aw,
I had to
I
fucking
like
turn your
Arlen.
volume
I
up
thought he
because
would like
goddamn,
me back.
you're quiet.
You're gonna be talking to like criminal informants and being like stealthy and low key and shit.
I
Z3RO, good
mean,
at that. At least being stealthy.
in a, what is it, 30-meter long, 9 foot tall snake can be intimidating and quiet.
Not stealthy, especially because you're bright red. And what was the other thing? Yeah, he's gonna be like going into the red light districts to see if he can't find some answers, basically.
You sure he's not going there to de-stress?
I mean, nah, he's too professional for that. I was gonna say, it's like, oh, maybe he'll go out and drinks. It's like, nah. This is actually him just not being around you guys is de-stressing, honestly. Like
Alright, so what do you
interrogating
guys...
people
Sorry,
is
I
less
just had to switch
stressful than like
internet
doing
connection.
nothing in you guys' general direction. What'd you
Yeah.
say?
So what do you guys want to do?
I say peeps. I don't want to deal with more oceanic
You really don't want to go
bullfuckery.
into the water.
I vote Oceanic.
You act like I can't
More
trauma
like a
kaiju in
cat.
any environment. I don't know why you think the water is like any more dangerous than the land.
I'm like a cat. Go near the water, just
You know, it could be a friendly kaiju, like the capybara.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing you
I
guys
didn't get
brought
to meet
her.
the capybara because you guys fucking killed it before I got to meet him.
Well, I didn't kill it.
You're
Just
all dead.
slowly turn towards the robot over there.
Mm. I will say though, the capybara tasted wonderful.
Ah, so you have eaten it.
Well, one kaiju
Was it?
has to eat another kaiju. Come on.
He did eat it.
Yeah. You didn't share it. You didn't save any for me.
I'm an
I was just
anaconda. I
waiting to
don't
show it off.
chew, I swallow.
Adding one to the AL meter.
What?
What?
Nothing.
What?
I didn't even say anything too crazy there.
What? What is it?
The term swallow.
What?
Don't worry about it, Kip.
Oh.
Just remember that gift that I always send you whenever I don't want to explain the joke to
Oh.
that.
Oh. Okay.
Hold on. Where's I actually I'm gonna make an AO chat. Hold on, and I'm gonna pin it so I can update it every so often. Where's the meme chat? Hold on, let me open the memes.
How many AOs have I gotten so far?
I don't know. I'm just now starting. Thank you, Zero. I know where you got that gift from, Zero. You're not slick.
Yes, I did indeed steal it, and I will not lie about that.
Stole it from your girl. Right. Going to start at 1.
I believe I did. I'll go back in that chat to see if I did.
Pin.
Never mind, that is a law of memes I do not want to go through.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. So there's the peeps, there's the water kaiju, there's the whatever. The I mean, you could tag along on Arlen to try and do so discreetly because he's not gonna like let you come with him.
I feel like that's an adventure that we shouldn't go on.
Mm-mm. I just want to build a peep pen.
Okay, so we got one for P-Pen, one for Ocean.
How about you, Kip?
Mm.
Do you want to embark in the ocean, or would you rather help me gather burbs and build them a pen?
There's also interrogating the mystery prisoner.
We beat up the mystery prisoner.
Yeah, beat him up, fight him, go for it. But ask Kip
So,
now.
Kip, Kip,
No,
What?
don't tell her
Kip.
anything.
He's Necrovulture.
Beat him up
Do you
Oh,
anyway.
not
Go
remember
ahead.
him telling us this?
no.
Don't tell
He
her
mentioned it.
anything.
Let's just beat him up. Do it. Do it
Yeah, fight
anyway.
fast.
But yeah, I kind of
Fight
want to
fast.
go see the ocean. Let's go to the ocean. I want chaos. I want carnage.
Ocean.
Volter,
Okay.
what,
Well,
what, what, what is
sorry,
your...
I guess we're going in the ocean.
What the hell's
No.
Sunburst?
So here's the thing. I am a neutral party. Either way, I'm gonna get hurt. So
Oh. How
Well,
would you get hurt collecting peeps?
there would be a way. There would be a way.
I can always. I
Because
don't know
There's a
how.
will.
I
because
can
one of you
always.
dumbasses is gonna do something, and then I'm gonna have to save you, and that's gonna get me hurt. So
You should know by now. I can hurt you wherever you go. It doesn't matter where you go.
exactly. So I just have to save you. So
I
Just
presume
pick one
that
of the. Yeah.
Zara and Bridget are going to be equipped with diving gear.
Indeed,
Yeah.
they have like the. I mean, your basic armor is like designed for water because you know amphibious units. The main difference with your diving gear is they give you flippers and they give you a. God, I don't know what those things are called. The underwater.
breathers.
The
The
Scuba
Subnautica
tank?
Oh,
jet
the
thing that
yeah,
you're
the
able to
jet
the
hold.
things.
scoots.
Yeah, the scoots. Like the little submarine things that you hold on to swim faster.
Yeah.
So basically, they just make your speed, your swimming speed, equal to your regular speed. Whatever they're called, the water scooters, whatever. I will
I don't
say,
have I don't have an aquatic mode.
I know you don't, because you didn't pick it
No, I chose
on a
Striker,
planet
Stealth,
that I
and
said was
Healer.
100% water. You will probably
Yes, I
need a
understand.
heavier one. Kips can just look like a manta ray. They're probably gonna like retrofit a submarine parts to make like they'll just give you a water jetpack basically.
Just so I don't like sink like a brick into the sea.
No, I'm talking
I
about
mean, I could
sinking.
always carry you in my mouth.
Add another one to the
So
chat.
because I have like a built-in like filter thing with my suit, does that mean that it can gather oxygen from the water and then
The
I
water
could
mode has that. The suit it by
that's
itself has like 30 minutes of oxygen in it, so as long as you surface, every so often. It'll be fine.
Don't worry, we're not gonna drown.
You guys.
You also shouldn't be affected by moving through deep water all the way
Yes, you
back
won't
up
get
to
the
the surface
bends.
too quickly.
It is a pressurized suit.
Okay, so we won't get
However,
the bends.
Bridget and
Yeah.
Bolter may be affected by that a lot more.
They're
I don't think
casual, because they
anacondas
don't
are
swim
affected
too
by the
deep. They'll be
bends.
fine.
Yeah.
Well, anaconda are river animals, so they don't. The water they go into that isn't that deep.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm giving each of you individual AO counters.
By the end of this, by
Why?
the end of this campaign, I'm gonna have 100 AOs. Just me.
Who am I missing? Baltazar, Zero, Nix. Bridget.
Yeah. When would I ever do that though?
I don't know. You wouldn't even know. That's the thing.
Oh.
Yeah, Kip doesn't realize when
I'm going
he
to
makes double
I'm going to
entendres.
use your aceness against you. You'll never even know.
I, in general, just try to avoid that because bloodlust is the only thing in which I care about.
Rip
Was
and tear, if you will.
Indeed.
No,
Rip
I'm
and
not looking
tear.
forward to
I mean,
this.
you have more emotions now, so you can
It's
be
fine.
more than a two-dimensional character.
It's fine.
Yes, rip and tear. Do it.
I'm two-dimensional in real life because I enjoy combat more than anything else.
Damn! Don't tell Natalie.
Natalie is a decent bit worse or on my level.
Whatever. All right. Fucking. No, you don't have to actually put the thing. Okay. Yeah. So you guys are going to ocean. They're gonna send you out in one of their hovercraft. You guys remember what those look like, right?
Yeah, it's a VTOL.
No, no, no.
Sorry, guys. I have a cat purring on me.
Oh
If
wait,
you
no, the
can
hovercraft.
hear
Right,
Hovercraft.
right, right.
I try to call the
it, if you
VTOLs VTOLs.
if you hear a weird sound, I have a cat that decided that on my chest is the best place to be right now, and she's purring.
Nice.
Kitty.
God.
She's.
Ow!
Why
You
are you
okay?
licking my
Are you
arm?
Our
Why
DM
are
dying?
is
you licking
dying.
my watch?
He's
I will be
dying.
back in a moment.
I am indeed
She's
dying.
He's
licking.
perishing.
She's licking. She's freaking trying to like eat my watch.
Devour.
It's metal.
Devour.
Nala, what the fuck?
Yes, eat it. Consume.
It's $300. No.
Consume the watch.
Also, just
Three
because it
hundred
would be
dollar watch.
also just
It,
because it'd
it's
be
a
funny because it's
it's a
kind of cool.
Samsung smartwatch.
Oh my
Mm.
god.
Hey,
Then in that case, crack the screen.
it has a screen protector.
Destruction. Oh. And I threw it on the ground.
It was a birthday gift. I
I
wanted
just
it as
want
a birthday gift.
wanton destruction. It's
Just so you guys know, their standard rifles look like bullpup
uh-huh.
Why are you
AKs.
trying
They
to
look
hit
like
me?
bullpup
Oh.
AKs.
Oh.
The the goddamn Europeans won. Everyone uses bullpup now.
I'm sure I can find an AK-47 around here somewhere.
No, that's what their standard rifles look like. Bullpup. What are those things called? AN-94s.
You're telling me there's not a single AK anywhere.
Probably. I mean, why do you want an AK specifically?
'Cause an AK is my favorite weapon.
AN-94 is literally just slightly improved AK, slightly more expensive.
Alright,
Hey.
I'm back.
Oh,
I had to grab an
Welcome.
incense to light because apparently a wall is not enough to stop the smell of weed from permeating from outside into my room.
Oh
Oh,
no. The
it's
worst
bad.
kind of smell.
I agree.
Cigarettes
I could just
and
sense my allergies acting up just thinking about the smell.
I
cigarettes
hate to
and
say this.
gasoline are worse.
Yeah.
Uh, weed tends to cling and get absorbed into fibers. So if it gets into your room's gonna smell like weed for a long time.
Big oof.
Oh no.
I decided to light an incense, so that should help.
Hopefully.
Why don't you just
Yeah,
ran?
yeah, just bury it in smell.
Basically, the
Yeah.
gun looks like this, except the whatchamacallit, the like handle, the trigger, the grip, and the clip are kind of switched.
Hmm.
The goddamn Europeans won.
Hovercraft.
Yeah,
I know, the hovercraft is so cool.
I
Yeah,
never
it's
realized it because
hovercraft.
that's the image I always use. But I think that's actually a South Korean thing because it looks like their flag on the back of it.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, it is.
South Korea won.
South Korea isn't too bad. It's
The
it's
res-
it's their northern neighbors
yeah, that's what you
that
didn't.
you gotta worry about.
That's what you didn't realize is that during the Resource World Wars in Earth history, the fucking South Koreans won out.
In a lot of the comics I read that take place in modern day-ish, South Korea ends up being the main character, so
Yeah, that's
Nice.
because the comics
My
are written by
my
Koreans.
indeed.
South
They make some
Korea.
great comics.
You mean
Don't
manhwa?
quite like the fact that America is often the villain in most of them.
I mean,
Well, we're
we're
kind of
kind of
turning
the
into the
villain
America,
in real
villain.
life, so
Yeah.
yeah, America is just their base mode is villain of the world.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We're kind of
Everyone hates
South.
America, even its citizens.
I
Yeah,
know.
which is kind of a bad thing.
yeah. Well,
Kip,
Anarchy.
No,
Kip,
definitely not.
w-
Anarchy
w-
is not better at all.
Kip, would you like to
What?
be absorbed into Canada?
Please,
I
just
forget
take
what it
Alaska by all means. Just
was.
take it.
uh,
Oh,
yeah. So
you're
you
in
guys head
Alaska.
out into the ocean.
Yeah.
You all
I'm
got your
all the
gear
way out
on.
here.
Nice.
Hybrids, you do start out with the armor, but if you transform, you are going to lose it. So be aware of that. I put the armor in your both of your character sheets, right? Bolter, defense versus armor. Blah, 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 blah. Did I not do
I have
that?
it in my sheet.
Maybe I did not. Hold on. Let me give you both the armor. Yeah, not like you wear it. I'm assuming you're still not going to use your standard issue weapons, Zara.
Never.
Hmm.
You're a bastard. Simple as.
Why would I need a standard issue weapons when I got fucking goddamn power armor weapons?
I myself am going to switch out my ammos for aquatic ammo.
Yeah, some
I'm
special
Snake.
stuff.
Ooh, can I get a spear gun?
Sure,
I mean,
whatever.
oh, can you add that
Yeah.
into my character sheet? Is a spear gun? Because I still have that from before. I just haven't been able to put in the stats because I don't know what stats it has.
Well, I do the
The
stats.
power of the yeet.
I'll just say it's like a D50 or whatever. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
D50.
one's at D50. All right.
No, just no. Actually, that's cap. Like 50 damage. It is the
On a
same thing.
basic?
Yeah.
Okay, basic. It's 50.
Where's my
What would a
weapon?
critical be?
Hold on. I'm gonna copy just one of the pistol calibers. Where is armor and weapons? Okay, weapons and armor. So, spear gun going to be basic 50 damage, critical 100 damage. Uh, Precision basic 100, precision critical 150.
Wait, precision basic is 100?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm just gonna
what
put it
was
in the chat.
critical?
Hold on, let me just put it in the chat. I don't know. I don't just do this all the time. And these things are only every other turn because you have to reload them. I will put in chat. Hold on. Where should I put it? Gameplay chat, dice rules. Shit. I don't know where I would put it. I guess RP text chat for now.
Sure.
I like how I open it up and it's just full of memes. It's
Memes
not
in
what
which
that's
I
for.
sense.
It's not what that's for. Okay.
I'll just go ahead and copy and paste that into my character sheet. Thank
Big ol'
you.
spear gun.
Just plant the spear gun into your inventory.
Yeah. I don't know why you want to just use the regular cavitation. Those bullets, underwater bullets, are actually called cavitation bullets, I believe, Zero. So there's your little thing. And combat rifle. Oh no, that's the heavy combat rifle. Copy. Pop it a boopy.
Okay, so what would it, what, I just need, like, the information to fill out, because we have type, subtype, usage, condition,
Well,
origin, rarity.
it really doesn't matter. That's like flavoring.
Just copy and paste what you put in text and put it in your tools section so that way you have it. Because that's all you really need.
All you need is the damage.
I've already got the underwater bullets listed on mine.
There you go. Just so everyone can see it. Alright, now we head to ocean. As the fans of the hovercraft are boo as you guys go across. What do you scrubs do on your way there? Because it's gonna be a little bit of a trip.
First off,
Z3RO.
we should probably try and make a plan in case everything goes wrong to have a backup
Everything is
plan.
gonna go wrong. Everything always goes wrong. I don't know what you're talking about, but every time we've ever done something, it's always gone horribly wrong.
But this time, maybe we'll be organized.
No, just no. Because Murderbot over there, he's going to point to Zero, is going to go off and turn into Stealthy Cat or Stealthy Squid, and then he's going to go disappear from the rest of us, and then we're going to be scrambling to figure out what to do, and then we're going to get in the middle of the fight, and then he'll show up to save the day while I am saving all of you from dying. That's what's going to happen.
As you are saying all of
Yeah.
this, Z3RO is leaning over the edge of the boat and looking into the ocean.
They are
See, I told you, he's
looking
already
into
looking to jump off.
He's in search mode.
Question, can I make my suit, like, translucent?
Ooh, you want to be you're a voice? You're a what is it?
That's a part of your stealth form.
do you mean like we can see you inside the suit or the suit's invisible?
You guys can see me inside the suit.
I guess why?
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how dangerous would it be for Zara to be out of the suit currently? Or at least have just, like, the head cover on?
Bed? Well, not this right
No, I
this
just mean
second, but you
like
don't want to fight a
like
kaiju like that.
on the way to the on the way to the fight.
Probably be fine.
Okay, so Zara's just laying there with her face shield, like the helmet on. She's just laying there sunbathing, listening to this whole strategy meeting.
How are you?
There is no strategy. What are you talking about?
Did, are you wearing like a swimsuit under your armor?
A combination of shorts and like a like a crop top.
It was like the probably the pilot thing like doesn't even see, but like the other soldiers just like, what the hell?
Oh, we're just gonna look over at the other soldiers and say, "See, this is
I've
what I'm dealing with. This
I've been
is the."
locked down in my room for the last like 3 days.
Good
I need some
reason.
sun.
For good reason.
And we're supposed to be the saviors of humanity. Humanity's doomed. Walter's just gonna walk off and stare into the ocean, contemplating life.
Are you wearing your armor at least?
Who, Bolter? No.
Yeah, bruh.
Why would he wear armor? He's gonna be shifting into a kaiju soon.
For the time before you were kaiju.
No. Bolter likes being kaiju.
Jesus Christ.
If I didn't have to talk, I would be kaiju all time.
Yeah.
What are you at least wearing? Are you at least wearing like one of their simple uniforms, like their basic athletic
I'm
wear?
probably just, yeah, I'm probably just gonna wear that. The
You're
cheapest thing
cold.
available because I
You're
just rip
cold
through them.
blooded.
This is not cold blooded because he's still half human.
Yeah.
Well, you're lukewarm blooded, so you require more heat.
Fucking lukewarm. Shut up.
Suspension of belief, people.
can,
Suspension of
can,
belief. Come
so
on.
are you wearing the damn uniform you're supposed to be wearing?
Yes, I'm wearing the uniform that I tear to pieces every single time.
No,
Rip and
no,
tear.
I said Bridget.
I would be wearing the uniform. I am not insane.
Okay.
Um,
You're gonna turn into Badger, right?
At some point or another.
They've basically, you guys
Possibly.
are the poncho gang now. They've basically supplied like basically ponchos for
Yeah.
Bridget and
Poncho. Poncho gang.
Nick,
Bolter
hey,
Nix.
for when they
Welcome,
Well,
go
Nix.
to fight.
well,
What the
well.
fuck?
Hey,
Yo,
Look
you here
who
to
it
watch?
is.
hey, I just got home like 15 minutes ago.
are you actually playing?
Apparently, I missed. Yep.
Okay, we're on a boat
Alright,
heading out to the ocean.
We haven't done absolutely
cool.
nothing since we started this session, except get on a boat.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And argue and do
We
dumb
got
shit.
sidetracked
DM, I have a
by
question.
robots.
Hold on.
No, we didn't fight robots. We got sidetracked by talking about robots.
What's
Oh.
And
his
frogs.
question?
Can I roll my invention dice for last week as well?
Were you here last week?
No.
No.
Uh.
We're not even
Suffer.
doing leveling.
You got one, that's 20.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, technically, since I'm here, yes, we are.
Yeah, technically it isn't next week. It's still this week.
God damn
Yeah.
you. Whatever. At the end of the session we can do it. Whatever. He got one. So I don't know. I don't know what the heck you're gonna build. Something. Nick's literally portals into the boat. You are exhausted. They've literally been using you as Pony Express because they can't deliver mail messages electronically. They can't send drones to deliver messages. They either have to fly planes or they can just send you and have you teleport across the planet slowly. So it's like you teleport up high, look over the horizon, teleport far away, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
I am, but
you're getting
she just
dragged into the
collapses onto
void
the boat.
again.
Huh?
She just
You're
collapses
getting
onto the boat, going, I need a break.
Yes.
Just face plant the boat.
Z3RO is currently looking over the side of the boat, holding onto the railings, and once he sees a fish, will lock onto staring at that fish as it goes on by before continuing.
These feet.
Zara is sunbathing, listening to everyone's chatter.
Are you wait, Nix? Are you at least wearing the uniform you're supposed to be wearing?
Technically, yes. I just got here from work.
No, I mean in game.
Yes.
Okay,
You're getting dragged further and further into the void, Mormon.
hold on.
No, he's on the conveyor belt. He's just going further away.
You know, it's like that conveyor belt that goes like a loop. You just see him like disappear, get quieter, and then as he comes back closer, he gets louder again.
I will end you all. Simple as. What
Oh,
was that?
Oh, that
I'm
was
back.
Nyx.
Oh,
Welcome back.
Sorry.
you
Sorry.
you
Just
perished.
Yes, so
doing that.
they have chosen to fight or not fight. You're supposed to do recon for the water
Recon.
kaiju that you guys have heard about for like the past 3 weeks.
Tell that to the robot. Tell that to Zero.
Yes. So once they get close to it on your watches, they're gonna stop the hoverboat and be like, "All right, you guys go ahead and check it out. We'll stay back here for backup and radio back or whatever you see." And they've got like their little short range radios active. Or Nix can just use telepath, no, technopathy. That, yeah. What are you guys
Great, now
rolling
I'm
for?
Giant Snake.
Oh, you're transforming.
It transformed
Snake
directly to Giant Snake.
snake mode.
Giant Snake is in water.
He can indeed swim. He do be swimming.
I'm just gonna
Yep.
circle around the boat, kind of, and in
Dun
my
dun
head, I'm
dun dun
thinking,
dun
dun,
dun
dun,
dun.
dun, 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 dun,
God damn it.
dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Nix, they're going to give you like some flippers as well as I don't know what they're called. Like a little underwater
It's a
ski
scoot.
thing.
I think
A
that's the proper
scoot.
name for it.
A scoot.
The
It's shaped like a manta
the
ray.
handheld jet.
Yeah, the handheld water jet. So it just turns your swim speed into whatever speeds that is.
Okay. Yes, I'm just gonna latch on to the back of the big snake. Can question? Can I use? Can I? By the way, uh, that one in dice I'm using is for the hybrid nano suit.
Great, hold on.
Oh, it's called a water
cutting out.
scooter.
No,
It is a water scooter.
talking about inventions or something. Hold on. You cut
It's
out.
it's a sea scooter.
Nice. I still think that my suit might be quicker than it.
No, your suit just
Oh, most
stinks when you
definitely.
go underwater. Unless you keep on your jetpack thing.
Yeah. So I'm just going to before you transform. Nyx is just going to be like, hey,
It's the
hey,
squishy thing.
hey. I'm just going to go over to Bolter.
Okay, I was like, are you talking to Bolter or not?
Yeah. Nyx just walks over to you, slightly groggy, and just says, "Here," hands you a collar.
Awesome, thanks. He's gonna slap it on immediately. I
As you
trust you,
do,
Nix.
you feel a slimy sensation coming from the collar as it morphs down, creating a wetsuit-like suit around your body. There. Now you won't have to go streaking every time you use your ability. Got one
Awesome.
for our. Yep, I got one for our friendly coconut crab as well. Where is he?
He's
Oh,
like,
he's gone off to the red light district to de-stress from our craziness.
no.
Yeah.
he's doing investigations to figure out like what criminals are linked to the hacker, and he
Oh,
didn't
right.
want them along because then
Investigations, air
exactly
quote.
they suck.
Parentheses.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, just
I would like one of the
to
wetsuit
display.
things.
You don't
What
Uh,
about
get it.
Bridget?
Bridget,
What about
Hey,
me?
hey.
so how these things work, Nick says, is basically it it'll fold up in it's a nanotech, kind of like what Zero's using, but a lot less advanced. It'll basically turn into a red and black wetsuit when you're in human form. So I double tap the neck piece there, and it will automatically go back to color mode in human when you're in human form. It'll based on the amount of heat you're giving off, tra- it will activate and transform into a color for you, since your body temp goes off the charts when you transform.
I hate it. Not that. Just now, I'm just reminded of all the horrible MCU nanotech suits.
Bridget is also able to transform into a kaiju, so does she get one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, I I tossed one over to you with screen in black.
Why?
It's
Why?
mean. It's
Sure.
green.
What are you picking? How are you picking these colors?
Hey, I
Subnautica.
like red and black.
Well, that's because you are red. Whatever.
I
Among
demand
the
orange.
primaries,
I am the farthest thing from a redneck, though.
The badger
but
wants it
yeah,
to be
it's
orange.
I demand it to be
fine.
so.
I use technopathy and it goes orange with black.
Yes. Both. Everything.
So what are these made out of? Like cords or whatever?
Hello.
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 hmm?
Hello.
Sorry about that.
Yellow.
I have family over tonight, so my internet's kind of shit because it's
Oh.
supporting like 4 extra people.
Mormon keeps on cutting out for me.
I'm not saying anything.
I
Yeah.
No, but
currently
But yeah,
when you
Oh
were
shit.
talking, you were cutting out.
but yeah.
Oh.
I currently have 5 other people connected to the internet right now, so
It's
there's
only
that.
I
me.
have
Although
17.
my internet is currently doing perfectly well.
It's just me.
Nice.
It was always just me.
As you, but yeah, you see, if you transform into your kaiju form, it'll automatically switch to color mode. And it'll switch back when you change back. Useful for useful so you guys don't go having to go streak every time you use your abilities.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll salvage what little dignity I have left. This group has stripped it from me.
You've done that yourself.
Don't be melodramatic. I'm too tired for it.
Into the water, you scrubs. Do you take this? Do you take the scoot thing, or do you just hang on to the snake?
Yeah, I take the scoot thing. I put it on a strap on my back, and I hop on the
Yeah.
snake
Yeah.
Zara, you kind of
Anyway,
have
and
to
use the
have
old
the jury rig double scoot. It's like a jetpack on your back because your suit does not float.
It is
Yeah,
very
I,
heavy.
I, I was thinking, I was thinking that I just have like a fucking, I have like one of those inflatable vest things. I just have them on each individual limb, so I can fucking pull a
No,
cord and just float up to
no,
the
no,
surface.
you don't have goddamn inflatable duckies on your lower limbs.
No, like the life vest.
No, that would not work.
I just imagine
idiom.
those floaty things that you put on children and you just have that
Water
on.
wings.
Yeah,
No,
water wings.
I
no,
just have
no,
water wings
no.
Water
lying
wings.
Hello.
lying down my
Hold on,
arm.
hold on. Right, and
Hey,
you're
how deep is the ocean here?
It's the
It's the
ocean.
ocean.
Nyx had a question.
Yeah.
Ian,
Yes.
can I just slick it up a bit and use all the existing pieces and just make it into something like this that you can wear on you? They can wear on their back.
You completely cut out.
I was just wondering if I can slick it up a bit instead of it being a bit jury rigged and just make it a little more form and function better.
What are you talking about?
He wants to
My
convert
fucking
the
backpack that I'm gonna have.
yeah.
Sure. I don't care. Give me a roll.
Roll it.
Well, it's just
We
being
rolled
at
and rolled
20.
and rolled.
And that one.
I know, I don't want to. Why would you want it to be a nat one?
Because you guys are rolling for
Be
no
able to maneuver.
reason.
For me to be able to maneuver easier.
You can maneuver fine. Yeah, sure. A fucking three.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. You're lucky you have some
Three
sort.
twice.
Sure. It,
The
it looks it
statistical
looks slightly more
possibility.
aesthetic. Yeah, go for it.
You know, yeah. Nick says there. That should give it you a little more aerodynamics or hydrodynamics.
More dynamic, I guess.
You see the captain of things. It's like, would you guys just go?
Snake is in water. Get
Z3RO does
on.
a front flip off of the boat.
Oh, great. The robot
Yeah.
now shows off. Wonderful.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah.
Zara is just going to literally just step off and begin to sink.
Yes. And then you turn on the little jets, and then you start floating.
Is nobody going to swan dive?
You can always swan dive.
Do you
Nick's just
realize
teleport.
how heavy this suit is? I probably shook the entire boat jumping off, getting off.
It's not that
You just like
heavy. It's
rock
just
the
Yeah.
entire boat, making everyone fall off.
it's not that
Yeah,
It's just
fuck you guys. Make y'all fall off.
Hey, I'm already in the water, and so is Nyx. And
I'm,
Zero
I'm
just
talking
jumped in,
about
Yeah.
the
so
regular soldiers, including the fucking captain who decided to be an ass.
It's literally
Fuck
not
you,
that
dude.
heavy.
You just said I would sink.
are you gonna come on,
Yes,
jump
and
off or not?
rocks also
I
sink. That
I
doesn't mean
going.
they're 300 pounds.
I just like slip and fall into the water because I tripped.
You throw a pebble into a pond, it also sinks.
All right, Bolter will catch you with his tail and place you right next to Nyx.
We
As
just
soon as
cling
I'm
like koalas.
Bridget,
as soon as I'm
are
in the
you no
water,
longer
I
very
turn
vibrant?
into water form.
Squid.
Is Squid gonna turn invisible?
You can't
Squid
turn
cannot.
invisible
Squeed.
as a squid.
Squeed.
Squid.
As you guys make your way
Squeed.
until the boat is almost out of sight and you come upon the ring. What could it be out in this wild expanse of blue?
It's the
Could
one
The
I
ring
ring,
be?
of the one true ring, Frodo.
the one ring to rule them all.
Am I able to use my optical zoom?
Oh, yes, there's probably something that you could use that might be even better in this situation.
Sonar.
Sonar
Sonar.
vision.
You know
Indeed.
the thing that's designed for underwater tracking?
It's a D50, right?
It's a D50 or two D50s. Check your sheet.
Okay, 1 second. Sonar vision, it's 1D50. Rolling. 39.
Hold on, I will roll for this bad boy. We will make it even. Screw it. Oh, not quite even. Calculated. Damn! You indeed see the big boy. The biggest of boy. These
Your
things should
biggest.
be extinct, but yet you see in front of you, well, not in front of you, but quite a ways away of you, Megalodon, great white
Oh
shark
my god.
kaiju.
Oh my god.
Nope. Nobody,
Oh,
nope, nope.
Huh.
Nope, 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 nope.
Lechonk.
He is indeed the
Calamari? No, not calamari. Sish. Uh,
Sashimi.
sashimi.
I thought sashimi was like something else.
You mean
Is
shark fin stew?
is chunky, whatever. Yeah, it's just swimming around.
Um, I'm going to activate stealth mode.
Okay.
Must be nice having one of those.
I have 4 drones. I don't know if they work in the water.
I will say sure, their propellers turn sideways and they just propel themselves to the water.
I'm just gonna roll a basic d20 to see if I can transform into it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It works.
I mean, so what? What are you using? Are you using all the drones just to cloak yourself?
I'm using it to cloak myself, making like a box that around us, basically,
hmm I don't
or
like
in
this
front of
idea.
it, like making a screen in front of us
That's fine.
towards the way that the shark is. That way we can. It's like I'm making a one-way mirror, basically. It can see it can see what's behind us, but it cannot see us. Whoever
Mhm.
wants to get behind this can get behind this.
I'm letting you know this is a very bad idea.
I do not want the shark to see us and start to fucking charge.
Pretty sure they can already see us if it has the proper receptors for it, because most
Yeah,
sharks
Uh,
hunt
it
with
would.
yeah,
electromagnetic fields.
You bastards! How
they
dare you
do.
know about animals?
Hey, you're the one. You're talking to a guy who literally grew up watching Animal Planet and
We
Discovery.
all
That was
did.
my childhood.
Babe,
Yeah, I was gonna go with Shark Week.
Yeah.
Good old
Oh,
BBC.
How big is this megalodon?
I'm counting that as an O. Yeah, I'm counting. No, that'd be me. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
What?
It's don't worry about it. Yep.
they're
Just
more likely to be curious of things that they can actually see.
it is. I would say about 3 school
Okay.
buses long. He's big boy. It's
How
chunky
many
too.
school buses?
3.
Three.
Hmm,
I think
no,
we
That
should
is
back
fairly
away.
big.
Is
no, like
chunky.
this.
45
Why
feet.
couldn't we just make a fucking goddamn pen for the birds? No.
40 feet.
It's
Ian,
fine.
Let's.
you know what?
So
I'm gonna start
You're
to
in 20
swim
feet.
upwards
Jeez.
to the surface.
yeah,
Not
we
actually, no, I'm not going to swim up to the surface. That's just
What are
going
you
to draw
doing?
attention to me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and ignore the shark partially and just swim. Yeah, just swim.
Which direction?
Um, I'm
Sharks
going
will
to
usually see you as prey if you decide to swim away from them and be more likely to attack you.
I'm
Okay.
going to leave my drones by whoever wants to use them to attempt to hide. I'm just going to turn off the fucking jetpack thing and I'm just going to start sinking towards the bottom.
Okay.
GM, how deep is the water around
They
here?
attack from below, okay? Sharks attack from fucking below.
How far down
This
are you
is
gonna
D&D.
go?
He can make it attack however he wants.
How
I'm
far are you
drop it
sinking?
I'm dropping all the way to the fucking seafloor and I'm going to find some sort of rock formation or something and I am sticking myself in it.
Okay.
I
That,
become one with the rocks.
that's what she's gonna do. We're just gonna let her do her own thing for a couple of turns.
All right.
Right, Nyx, Bridget, you're up.
What do the rest of you do?
Everyone else is like going into stealth mode. What do I have? I am not built for any
Well,
of this
then,
stuff.
then
Well,
none
the
of
reason I say
I've not
Nyx and
stealthed at
Bridget is
all.
because they're on
We're
my
just
back, so I
chilling.
can't do anything until they do their turn.
Yeah.
Next is
Hold
just
on,
going
let's
to.
roll for Tornado real quick.
Yeah.
All right.
There are 6 of us, so let's just roll a d10.
Sure. I don't care what you guys roll.
I got a 10.
Looks like
Bolter
I
got a
got
Alto's
1.
one.
going first.
I'm
Got a
last.
3.
Alto's going last.
Me and
Oh.
Bridget and Nix and Bolter need to re-roll, and then re-roll.
Reroll.
How you guys manage that? Next time, just roll d20, so that probably won't happen again. Okay,
Yeah,
so Nix
probably.
is going last for real. Bolter is going second last. And then
Oh.
Bridget's going
So
second.
No, it's
Z3RO, Zara, Bridget, Bolter, Nyx.
Bridget,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walter.
So Zero, I'll let you go first on. It has technically combat hasn't started yet, but it is probably aware of you guys by now.
Yeah, it
So
is
it's
very much aware of us. And I'm just gonna go ahead and
Zara,
swim around. Not going to swim away from it.
Bridget,
The safest bet would probably be to swim
Walter.
towards it at a slow speed. Because if I swim away, I'm seen as a prey that it could eat.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, quick question. Who was which order was Zara and Zero?
Zara
Was it
and Zero are
Zero is
first.
zero. Zero is first, then Zara, and then Bridget.
Walter and then Nyx is last? Got it.
Alright, so Zero's just holding the line as of now, right?
There.
Right now, Zero is just observing.
Yeah.
Z.
Prepared to fight if need be, but waiting on what everyone else is going to do.
I will
Yeah.
let you spin up your
Okay,
minigun with
there
your
we
quick
go.
action now if you want to.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay. Zara, we cut back to you as you sink. Like rock.
As I'm sinking, I'm pulling out my fucking beer gun and just rapidly sharpening it using my armor.
Okay.
Monster Hunter style.
Make me a detection roll.
Oh no.
Detection.
It's fine, you're not under attack.
Oh no.
Um, I have my sonar active, so that's a D50.
Sonar isn't gonna work for this. Just whatever your detection
Okay.
bonus is.
1 second, I gotta find it. Uh, it's just a +1, so I'm just gonna roll D20 and then add a 1. Okay, so it's an 8.
Yeah. No, you're good. You can just keep sinking.
Okay. I don't trust it, but okay.
All right, Bridget, your turn.
Yeah. Oh, what can a badger do in the water?
Drowned? That's such a bad idea.
Drown! Drown!
Some
You're
badgers can
basically
drown.
turning yourself into dinner.
You're
Drown!
already Walter is already looking like a snack to this fucking shark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Snack.
He's a giant snake. This is a giant shark. The shark is going to go for the snake.
Spaghetti.
probably.
The badger would also snack on a snake. Eat.
You're
Yep.
smaller than me. You'd be the snack.
No, I'd
Badgers do
win.
not care about the size. Badgers are vicious enough that she would just grab you and start thrashing until she ripped
Also,
out your
you want to
fucking
pick a
throat or
fight
some
with
shit.
your mount at the moment? Because I could just leave you and for to be megalodon bait while I escape.
No.
Because an anaconda can swim much faster than a badger.
Yes, but you would make yourself a target by doing quick succession movements and swimming away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but which one do you think the megalodon would eat? The flailing badger that's drowning and spewing oxygen bubbles everywhere, or the snake that's just slithering away?
This mental
Download.
images.
Well, it'd go after
Alcohol.
the easy prey, so the badger.
So
Yeah.
Nix, all we're
Look, if a
doing now,
predator
Nix.
thinks that, look, if a
Yeah.
predator thinks that it's going to waste too much energy on the hunt, then it just won't
Uh
hunt
huh.
that target.
Yeah.
Hold on.
But yeah, I just
So
have
you're
spear.
doing nothing but
I
sinking,
have
right, Zara?
yeah.
I'm sinking and sharpening the spear using my fucking suit, using the hand of my suit.
To bottom
Wait, why
We're
are
all
you
just
finish your
holding
why are you
plan.
sharpening a
spears.
spear?
Everyone's holding
Like the
spears.
spear gun.
Yeah, you don't need to sharpen the spear gun bolt. It's already sharpened.
This thing needs to be as thin as possible to be able to fucking break through whatever it can.
Uh, are you
Because that is a giant megalodon, and that thing's hide is probably 10 times as tough as a fucking elephant.
Nah, that's an exaggeration. It's a big boy, but yes. So you sink. Okay. Who was up? Was it Bolter next?
No, it's Bridget.
Yeah.
We're still waiting
Okay.
for what you're gonna do.
I said harpoon. I'm just holding harpoon.
Okay.
Okay.
You are also
I'm
holding
gonna
a line.
Yeah.
let's see.
Okay.
Well, we don't really have to attack it, and I'm assuming, and since we aren't dying yet, that it hasn't seen us. So I think I'm gonna swim.
You guys do have my hologram drones in front of you to try and.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swim backwards. Just gonna pull a U-turn and just go back.
See, I think honestly, I'm
Now
probably going
I
to have the best success here just because this is supposed to be a reconnaissance. So if I'm just chilling on the fucking ocean floor watching the shark, I'm not going to draw its attention as much, and I can just observe it like we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You know this is like open water, right, Zara?
Yes,
Okay.
and they have territories. Sharks have territories that they hunt in. So I
Okay.
assume this big ass area is probably going to be its area, like it's a territory, and I can just try and follow along the seafloor using the backpack things.
Okay.
Walter rolled a 144, I presume, for speed.
Or speed.
Wait, what did you
Wrong
what did you
chat.
roll? Oh.
Where am I
In
rolling?
the
It just
gameplay VC chat.
sorry, wrong place.
Oh,
That doesn't count.
do it again.
Exactly.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Da, da, da.
117.
117. Not as
Also,
good as the other one.
Chief,
Nice. Wait, where's the
The
times
thief
9
is
coming
dead.
from? Oh, right, because
I'm
you're
a
kaiju. I forgot.
kaiju.
I forgot. Yeah. Yes. As you do you actually turn your back to it, or you?
No, I'm just gonna swim backwards. Snakes can actually do that, which is pretty wild.
now
Well,
what
you
I
can
can
actually.
imagine is there's a there's a light on the back of your tail that lights up when you do this, and you start making beep 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 beep
Exactly.
noises.
Yeah, as you slither backwards, the shark does come a little bit closer.
My drones are just following them.
Okay.
uh,
Nick's up now, right?
Yep.
Yes.
What do Nick's?
It's just writing a portal to basically, if it tries to swim and bite them, it'll just she's just going to open a portal to so that it has to so it can only bite itself.
You're gonna open that now, or you're gonna wait to see if it
No, no,
opens?
no. Holding action and when it attacks, I'm going to do it.
All right. As the sharks swim. Okay, we're going to go back to zero. What to do? Are you with the group, or are you like off to the side?
I was swimming off, probably towards it. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and just continue swimming towards it. Not gonna spin up my minigun, but I'm also not going to speed my way towards it, just swim passively by.
You are good.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. Let me stop putting gifs in the rolls.
Sorry. I'll just leave
Okay.
that.
And you can delete them.
Alright. I will roll for the shark detection.
It likely already knows I'm there because robots will produce more electromagnetic energy,
It's not what
in
it's
which
rolling for.
sharks.
Is wrong for something else. That's not good.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's probably going
Probably
to.
me sinking like a sack of fucking rocks.
Yeah.
No, it's not you sinking like a sack of rocks. It is yeah, it's probably going to try and make attack on the zero.
It wants a snack.
Did
It wants the metal snap.
how are you attacking back, or are you dodging or blocking or what?
Sorry, I could not hear because two people are distracting me.
If it's going to make an attack on you, how do you counter? Attack, block, or dodge?
I am indeed going to block.
Okay.
So I'm not going to use my shield because I don't have that set up yet. And also, one moment. Anyways, to
Bruh.
block, that is going to be. Alright.
Pourquoi?
So what?
Pourquoi?
What the hell are you saying?
Why are you sending snake memes?
62 on my block.
Nice. What blah blah blah. What is Avray? Is it exclamation point roll?
Yep.
It's
Exclamation point
exclamation
R.
point R.
It
1d
also works with
20.
exclamation point roll, so
What
Oh,
is
whichever
nice.
one.
Snake,
10.
snake, snake.
Damn, that sucks.
Oh.
You
Ah.
got a nat 1.
Yeah. The
It's
the
got a
shark
times
complete
10 modifier.
the shark completely misses.
It was too chill for the shark to handle.
Yeah. Easy shark. Oh, I didn't realize you were a chill dude. I will.
I didn't realize you were chill like that.
Yeah.
Shark just poops.
My bad. Let me just turn this
I will
way.
roll yet again for its detection to figure out. Damn, it's a dumb shark. So it'll
No, it
try.
just realizes that Z3RO is not a threat and is just a chill guy.
Yeah. Now
It's not a snack.
I was rolling for it to see if it could figure out you're made of metal and not a snack.
Oh,
Oh.
But
it
since
still
it got
thinks
a
you're a snack
3,
then.
yeah, it still thinks you're a snack.
You know, if I recall correctly, sharks hate magnets, so it is theoretically possible for someone to be able to make a magnet to scare off the shark.
It's
Yeah,
probably because
but
it
that's for
messes with their
future.
electromagnetic sense.
Yeah.
Indeed. They could even sense a magnet
Uh,
outside of water, so.
Alright, Zara, back to you. Give me another detection.
1 second.
This is where I die. Am I finally the noodle for dinner?
16. 17
Uh,
actually, because I have fourth one.
you hear as you sink farther and farther, as like it there's less and less light. You hear like a sound of metal creaking.
I will
Whichever
turn
one it
on.
be.
I will turn on the pillar thingies on my back and just kind of float at
I'll
Give
be
me.
the
right back. I need to go get something.
You're just gonna
Yeah.
float at the level you're at.
I'm going to rise ever so slightly.
Roll me d20.
12.
Lucky if faster. Yeah, you slowly like rise back up as you've damaged the thrusters from just sinking too low.
They've just got a little bit of bent metal on the outer shell. It's okay.
Just a little bit of that soda can crunch.
Yes.
A little bit. Only a small amount.
Not quite the billionaire level yet.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Ocean Gate.
Me when the Logitech
I
lags.
still don't know. Look, I still don't know what the hell anyone was thinking getting in that death can.
They were not thinking. That's his
Like,
point.
seriously.
They were like, haha, cool.
No, that's actually.
That was about to be you, Zara. Because
See, I
attempted.
would have just been stuck down there.
Yeah. With 30 minutes supply of oxygen, like I told you in the beginning.
You'd have to have someone try and grab you and pull you up.
We have
I'm
Snake.
not a word.
I could have, because
Nope.
I'm not really affected by the depth of the ocean.
At the
Yeah, I
bottom,
have
you
two.
might be. Because you
I
are
was
at the
Uh,
already
bottom.
at the bottom in the very start of the campaign.
No, yeah, but you landed in like like a shoreline, not like in the damn Hadal zone. You landed
Hmm.
next to a beach.
My durability is pretty high. I have 140 base damage negation. I should be able to handle the depth of the ocean.
Let's test.
Nick's literally having to build a high power pressure suit on the fly for you people. God damn me.
We'll test. No, yeah. So you hover up with your damaged little water thruster thing. As you see the shark snapping at zero unsuccessfully and pitifully. Balter, what do?
I was gonna have my suit scan the shark.
Oh, okay. A shark.
I don't know what
And
I'm just gonna roll a basic d20 because I don't know what I'd roll for that. Got a 2.
Is a shark. It gives you literally all
Classification
the
shark.
technical data and doesn't explain any of it to you in simple terms.
Okay.
GM,
Hold on.
I have a very important question.
Turn. On
Hmm?
turn. On your turn.
Fine.
Okay. Bolter. Use up. Oh, not Bolter. Oh, no, it is Bolter.
Yeah.
Let's do. The squid is fighting the shark.
We all know how that fight ends.
Is he gone?
Wait, it's
Yeah, he said
Bridget.
he had to go for a minute.
I didn't hear him
It's
say it.
Bridget.
Fine, Bridget, you
It,
go.
it, it goes 0, me,
Me.
Bridget, Bolter, and then Nyx.
I could have
Oh
sworn
yeah.
Bolter. I could have sworn Bolter went
It's
alone.
me.
Yes, what to do?
No,
Well, we're kind of just here to observe this thing, but it seems to have taken a liking to our metal friend.
Chew toy.
Nah,
It's taking a liking to its chew toy.
Yeah. I mean, like, if this thing, like, roams around the ocean, it would probably gobble up people like the Jaws movie, and then everything would go wrong.
or the Meg movie.
Or the Meg movie, that too.
Are we fighting?
I'm back. What happened?
We
Uh,
we are de- we are deciding to fight it or not to fight it.
Probably run, but I mean, you guys do you, and I'll sacrifice myself.
Sacrifice. Shark bait. Ooh ha ha.
I was just thinking that. God damn it.
Damn it.
Our brain cells are
Technically, I am
linked.
worm shaped, so it works.
Yeah.
I'll just put you on a big hook.
Exactly.
Okay, we're not gonna fight the shark right now unless it's necessary.
Right now, it's just trying to snack on Zero and failing miserably.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
If we
good.
could just manage to bit him, it would have spit him out because not good. It's not the real squid. It's fake squid.
Exactly. So Zero is acting as a distraction so that we can observe this thing.
I'm just a chill
Technically,
guy.
we have already got everything we need. They just needed to know what it was.
Yeah.
And we're gonna need to keep tracking it via the watches and shit, to
Yeah.
find out where its territory is, for then we can fucking literally block off anyone going into that area. Otherwise, their ship is going to end up in the stomach.
Or just stuff
Yeah.
giant magnets onto the bottom of the ships.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't eat a ship.
Yeah. Probably not.
They eat
Plus having a
inorganic
giant
In the
magnet on the
materials,
Meg.
bottom
but
of
they
it.
don't target them.
Yeah.
It did in the Meg, the movie. It
Yeah,
also
but
had
that's a
a
movie.
helicopter.
That's a horribly inaccurate movie. Like, what do you expect?
It's highly entertaining, though. But
Yeah.
yeah.
We'd be in much more danger if it was a kaiju dolphin.
Yeah,
We
probably.
probably would be.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the kaiju dolphin.
No,
No,
we don't
I
need
do
it.
not like them.
we do not.
Even though they look like cute, derpy guys, they're evil.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
They
also
are
mixed with
menaces to
others of their
all
kind.
ocean life.
Fun fact: if you give a dolphin a reflective surface to examine itself, it will look at its own genitals.
Indeed.
Yeah.
What? What?
Yes.
Yes,
Fun
Yes.
fun fact.
it is true.
There was a small species of dolphins that was ending up on shore. They were usually dead from high impact. And they found out the reason they were dying is because bigger dolphins were literally body slamming them for the hell of it.
Oh,
Fecal dolphin behavior.
dolphins are assholes. What the hell?
Exactly.
Dolphins are evil and extremely horny for no reason.
Yes,
They're
Uh,
literally the people of the sea.
uh,
they're
Exactly. They
literal.
take after
They're
people.
literally. They're literally predators in all terms.
Yes, they are.
please kill them all.
Yes.
Fucking
Kill every single one of them.
okay, fucking. So you're just continuing to swim away, somewhat, or trying to swim away stealthily, right, Bolter?
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
stealth mode.
Now it is the next.
Stealth
What
snake.
is question?
So, I have the important question I have is: am I detecting multiple Leviathan class entities in this area?
The megalodon eats Nyx.
Of course, he had to fall it.
You know, that makes me think that a Subnautica themed tabletop RPG would be fairly fun to play.
It deals
Oh
it
Yeah.
yeah.
deals 1,000 damage with a single bite. Nyx dies.
Nick dance.
No, I hate you. Do you
Oh my
actually have a
god.
question?
No,
Oh,
that
fuck
was
you.
it.
I'll kill you. All right, what are you doing
So
on your
it's just
turn?
So it's just trying to gnaw on Zero.
Well,
Yes,
it's attempting to bite him, but it's failing to grab it.
it rolled a
Okay,
1.
I'm just going to have Poodle Zero out of the way.
Why? It already missed.
Not like Poodle Zero like closer to us, so we can just U-turn this bitch and start running.
Oh no.
And
Ah, fuck.
What? What did you roll?
Just the situation that would cause.
It's not supposed
mm-hmm,
to roll.
it would begin hunting.
Yeah, it
Come on,
would.
coward.
If we do end up running for our lives as fast as we can, then it
Yeah.
will start to chase us down and try to eat us.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Roll,
Time to
bro.
just do. Okay, so this
Just
is what I'm gonna do.
moving slowly
Uh,
would be useful in and of itself. Or just making a giant magnet.
Okay,
yeah.
time slow. Yeah. Fucking, I'm gonna time slow that shark.
Nice.
Give roll. God damn, you're rolling
13 for
horrible.
focus.
The numbers, Mason.
The
So
numbers are not
it
too good.
it is success. So the shark is the 12 times 9. What is that, like 100 something?
Yeah, probably. I'm too tired to do math.
90, 18,
108.
108.
The shark is thoroughly slowed as it attempts to like bite Zero again in slow motion.
It's smoking that fine weed.
It's just
Oh,
You're
It's
moving
going to begin
too
suffocating.
fast.
no,
Slow
because the water
down.
around it is also slowed. It's not actually slower, it's just moving through time slower. So
Yeah.
if you let it bite you, it'll still do the same amount of damage.
so it's my turn now, right?
Yes. What do?
Uh, how slow is it exactly? Like,
It's
how
like
Damn it, you're
long
going
will
to
it
try
take for
killing
it
it,
to
aren't you?
actually chomp down?
it's like half speed. So like you could very easily dodge it now. Like it won't make you to roll to dodge it.
Hmm. I am going to move out of the way and just for the fun of distracting it even longer so that everyone else could get out of there safely, as well as just messing with the shark a bit longer. Gonna just strap myself onto the nose where, if I recall correctly, all of its electromagnetic sensing organs
Capabilities
are.
are.
Hmm.
So
Give
that
me
would
a
keep it from actually sensing anyone else but me. And since I'm a robot, I will produce more electromagnetic
Frequencies?
feedback, yeah, to it. So
start
I'll basically be overwhelming its senses.
start thrashing in slow motion. It'll run out when it gets back to Nyx's turn.
Yeah.
So do I
It
need to
is my
roll
turn
anything
now.
in order to just attach myself onto the nose and keep it from sensing anyone?
No, well, because it's still slowed, so I won't make you roll for the grapple yet. But like after the next time, Zara, it's you. What do?
Checking my speed. So I'm going to use the thingies on my back,
Yes, thingies.
and I'm going to begin to go up to the boat
You
as
going
quickly
up
as
to the
I
boat?
possibly can. Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm getting on boat.
I'll just say you're going that direction. You're not gonna make it there on this turn. Okay. The God. Oh, my nose. Bridget, what to do? Are you just holding on to the snake?
Snake's moving pretty quick.
The snake is speed, and I am
Snake
not
is
the
love.
speed.
No.
Snake is love, snake is life.
Exactly.
Do you not remember how the rest of that video went, Kip?
No.
Oh, you should look it up sometime.
Oh no. I'm gonna be traumatized.
Yeah.
But yeah, I, I'll stay on the snake. It kind of looks like Zero's just like having a good time over there. The shark is
Yeah,
very slow.
Understood.
Let's just slow down.
Z3RO is very clearly enjoying it.
Nix, what do?
Yeah.
I am back.
Keep focus on the time slow, I guess.
Yeah. It's not so much a focus, it's just like a one turn cast or whatever.
Also, how long does it take Snake to get out of the range of said Megalodon?
If he rolls good again on another slow, then I'll just say you guys make it.
Okay.
Yeah. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. What do? We swim. Swim.
Ooh, you did a very good job.
Oh!
The shark is even slow.
Look at it go!
Zero, do you leave the shark
uh, yeah, I'm gonna leave the shark now,
and swim
as
over?
the amount of feedback loop or just confusion I'm going to be giving it should be enough to last for a little while. And
It,
I'm just gonna go ahead and swim straight up.
it's thrashing,
Yes.
trying to like get you off its nose.
And I'm already off.
Yeah, and it's still like in so much just like whoosh, whoosh.
Just like a super delayed reaction.
Yeah.
I wonder if the ship has depth charges.
Probably not this ship, but I'm sure another one. As you guys all swim away from the shark and have made it about halfway back to the boat, why don't you all give me the detection?
Can I use sonar?
Detection.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I have
The
one in
beep
detection.
boops.
I
27.
have none in detection.
You have
Oh
one in
no.
detection.
I have rolled a 5.
You see nothing.
Damn.
You hear nothing.
You are
Anybody else?
nothing.
Oh, you got
I got a
detection.
27.
Yes, I will tell you what you see while
I, I
someone else
I
rolls.
would roll
That rolled so
detection.
bad.
Goddamn.
I
Oh,
am
Bridget,
sensing
you're
a
from a
tiny bit of
legend.
something in the force.
What about you, Nix?
The force has bitch slapped me.
You gonna roll observation too?
Yeah.
Nix?
I guess you
Nix?
got
Sorry, I was
that.
just checking my observation. 7.
Ah,
Damn, we all
you
roll
got that.
low.
I
Except for
Except
didn't.
for
you.
Zara.
Yeah.
As you use your
And the
sonar
savior.
to tap into the water, it's coming up weird. It's almost like there's a whole bunch of interference.
Yeah.
As you look back toward the shark, you see it still in slow motion, but instead of chasing you guys, it's like trying to turn around and swim away as fast as it can in slow motion.
Ah, crap.
Oh.
As you guys see a
No.
shockwave in
Oh.
the monitor, as there's like a and the
You
shark
should,
Oh
starts to
no.
actually,
vomit, and then it
I think
explodes
the mimic's
into a
here.
puddle
You're
of
getting
blood.
pulled into the void, motherfucker. I can't hear you.
Oh,
He's
hold
going
on.
around the
Yeah,
conveyor belt.
He'll
I
be
was
he
back. Don't
is.
worry.
I was saying you see the shark start to like warp and vibrate as it suddenly like explodes into a cloud of blood
Oh my god.
as some shockwave hits it through the water. As you
Oh
see,
shit.
Oh my god.
Blue whale.
Orca Kaijus!
Oh no!
Wait, what
Not the
kind?
Oh.
orcas.
Orcas.
Why orcas? Blue
Orcas
whales
are
are the one that
horror.
have the fucking the
All
fucking
whales have
shit
sonar.
that it damages people.
They all do.
It's a kaiju. This thing is like bigger than the shark. It's like as big as a
It's been
normal orca would be to a great white.
yeah. It's amplified.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're
We're
dying.
One
fucked.
moment as
We're
I
dead.
do some math here.
As they
We're all
begin
Orcas,
dead.
orcas kill things.
as
For
they
fun.
as they fucking whatchamacallit start munching on the shark bits.
Alright,
Oh,
so
fun fact. This is just for shits and giggles. One of the main sources of meat in an orca's diet is actually moose.
Yep.
Why don't you guys roll me intelligence? I'm gonna mute myself so I can use the bathroom, but I will be able to hear.
No.
Is our do we have the brain cells?
No.
school bus length 35 to 45 feet. I'm gonna assume the bigger end there. 45
I
times
have no
3.
brain.
I
I
have a
cannot type.
4.
135 divided.
20.
I got a 4.
I got that many.
Divided by 21.
13.
Yeah.
And then multiply that by 27. So
God,
this orca or killer whale is 174 feet long.
Oh my god.
No.
It's a
oh,
monster.
My brain is short circuiting from the fear. The
And
absolute dread and terror that has overcome my entire being.
the shark was 135 feet long.
really? Because
Yeah,
I thought it was
Yeah.
120 because it's 3 school bus lengths.
I did the maximum average length that
All
Uh,
right. What did
a school
everyone
bus
get for
has.
I looked up
intelligence?
the average.
I have not rolled
13.
intelligence yet.
Crazy
I have
world.
not rolled I have not rolled intelligence yet. I, however, did calculate the size of the killer whale and the shark, and that resulted in the
You
killer
got
whale
a
being
nat 1, Nick.
174 feet long, and the
Damn.
killer shark or great white being 135 feet long. And as for my intelligence, that would be a
Can zero save you?
19.
Ah! The
Nice.
robot comes through. Nyx is just like screaming in her scuba suit, probably.
What is that nat 1 though?
That was for your intelligence, right?
Used hyper-intelligence power.
No, just normal intelligence roll. I feel like I'm gonna need those
I
slots.
I am just frozen in fear, slowly going up.
You remember when you downloaded the entire internet, Zero, that
I
orcas
did
don't
that.
attack humans.
Yeah.
So maybe you
So,
guys should look like something that an orca wouldn't eat.
yeah.
Yeah. Like seals. I
I will die if I could take off like the body part of my suit, but I would have to leave my head part on or I will drown.
It's not what I
So
mean. Who?
drown,
I don't know.
I
drown, drown.
am
Which two
I
people
am
out of the group look like something an orca might eat that naturally lives in the water right now?
I am 100% looking like food.
So is Bolter.
Well, I was going to get eaten by the shark. Now I'm going to get eaten by the orca. How fitting.
Quickly turn small.
God, no. You guys are
Unfortunately,
riding me right now.
Oh.
unfortunately, I
It's okay.
cannot swim unless I am in this form.
And thankfully for you, I brought the jets, and they're powerful enough to push two people.
That maybe I don't know about that, but it might have been before someone crushed one by going too deep.
No, it was
Unfortunately,
only surface level damage, you said.
Uh,
unfortunately, Z3RO is the weight of 2 people.
yep.
Actually, about 3 people, maybe 4. He's over
How deep
800
am I?
pounds.
You're
How
with
deep am I?
everyone else now.
Okay, well then I should be close enough to surface that if I took off my suit and had it like just be the like watch tablet thing, and I hand off the backpack thing to Zero, I should be able to swim to the surface, right?
Oh yeah, just give me a roll. How good you are at the surface swimming. It
Oof.
is not great.
You're kind of flopping around.
How far from the surface am I?
Nah, not that far. Someone should probably help Zara not drown.
Yeah.
Mm, mm,
If only someone had worn their standard issue uniform with a respirator built in.
Oh, if only.
So now the debate is: does Bolter save Zara as a snake and potentially get eaten?
Or someone else with a fucking the goddamn scuba sea-doo thing can just fucking go and
Yeah.
grab her.
Or we just rip it off of her back and use it ourselves.
Okay, so
I handed it off to Zero.
I'm gonna throw back the jetpack thing because I don't need it. I'm already close enough to the surface that I'm able to make it the rest of the way.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna do that, and as soon as I reach the surface, I'm gonna convert into my air form and then start to fire down bullets towards the Orca Kaiju.
Okay.
Oh, that seems like a bad idea, but okay.
It
Oh.
100% is, but distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Plus,
we need to save our drowning friend over here.
yeah, you all take care of that. Hopefully, I do not die.
You'll
Give
be
me a
fine. You're
roll.
made of metal. You'll be fine.
Give me a roll.
What could possibly go wrong?
Why?
A speed roll.
It's not. Just to clarify, Zara's not under threat from the orca. She's under threat of drowning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Bolter is also under threat of the Orca.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna do the heroic thing, and I'm just
Dude,
gonna save Zara. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna
dude,
wrap my tail around her and bring her to the surface.
do the thing.
I am the mother hen of this group.
As Bolter
Oh.
does that, I will be going to the surface, and I've changed my mind. I am not going to be shooting bullets. I am instead going to rev up my minigun in preparation to shoot bullets.
Yeah, just in
Okay.
case.
I'm now just floating on the surface of the water on my back, just breathing deeply.
Do I need to roll speed in order to get away, since I would be in squid form until I reach the surface?
You know what? Fine, I'll say it goes for. Actually, hold on.
It's already got the giant shark that is 135 feet long that it is eating.
It literally just ate the liver and left.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
The fuck?
Yeah.
No.
It's
Wait,
those kind
yes,
of orcas.
Orcas
yes,
literally
very
kill great
good.
white sharks just to eat their livers and then leave everything else.
That's two of them. I know what you are referencing. It is two male orcas who hunt and kill great whites that have been stalking the fucking travel path of humpback whales and trying to isolate and eat the calves.
They do eat lots of things. Hey, there you
So,
go. The orca is coming towards you, and you feel like your whole body vibrates as it hits you with the
Oh god.
sonar thing. And then it just
Oh
kind of stops
god.
in front of you.
I was supposed to roll speed to get out of the water, right?
Oh, yeah. What do you. That was its detection.
Uh, well,
Oh.
34 for my speed.
Oh no.
It just, like, comes on the surface and it's just, like, looking at you.
As soon as I reach the surface, I transform into air form and start to fly up.
It's making
I'm
a
just
clucking
floating.
sound. It's like, eh.
Hey, escape me this time.
I
They
think
will
it
eat.
just
They
knows
will
that
eat
Z3RO
seagulls.
is a robot.
They
Probably.
will eat seagulls and things too close to the surface of the water.
Okay,
They
so
do.
No, it
how
knows you're
far
made
is
of metal
Bolter
because it
from
got the sonar.
Yeah.
how far is Bolter from the ship?
Yeah.
You're a little more than halfway there.
Oh, we're halfway
Shut up,
there.
Kit.
Oh,
Alright,
living on a
You've saved the
prayer.
Zara.
I'm going to take Zara, Nyx, and Bridget, and I'm going to swim as fast as I can towards the ship.
You're not gonna do
If
it
You
we're
are
yet.
in
speed.
human form, it will not attack us. Just transform back into human form, and everyone just do a slow swim back towards the ship.
Fine, I'll
Yeah.
change back. Happy?
Yeah, give me a
Do I need to
roll.
roll
Yes.
mutation for that? I forget.
Yeah.
Plus 5 is
Trench
22.
mode.
I am now regular Snake
Wrong
Man.
chat.
Wrong
Oh,
chat.
you're in dice level.
They doing it in the wrong.
I'm doing it in the wrong
It's
places. Wait,
okay.
no, it's not. One time's okay. This is no good.
Yeah,
This
we're
is
gonna banish
wrong.
you if you do it again. We're gonna take your kneecap.
Oh
We're putting him in the void if he does it one more time.
no. Leave him
Crap.
alone.
Oh no! Wait, what was the sec? What was the? Oh no! Oh no!
Snake is still Snake.
Snake
He's
is still
Snake.
Snake.
Uh,
Feel like we screwed up the turn order.
We
yeah,
did.
Yeah.
definitely. Because I'm
Yeah,
supposed to
Bridget.
go after
Yeah, it's
Bridget.
fine though, because I've mostly just been clinging onto the snake, so my turn doesn't really.
Okay,
Snake
what
has
do
been
Bridget?
saving Bridget.
Uh,
Link to Snake.
is are they going to snake?
This probably now
Is the
instant
orca
to
approaching?
probably yes.
You're approaching me.
I'll let you
Oh, the
guys
only
roll
thing I
another
can do is
intelligence.
probably just be ready to like throw spears at it just in case if it like decides that it wants to eat a snake.
I mean,
Um,
technically, you guys could let go of me as I swim, and you'll be safe.
No, no,
can I post a distraction?
I am the distraction. Just let go of me.
No, but
no, we
I'm
protect our
not
snake.
I'm not
I
holding on to you. I'm floating on the surface of the water
I
because I
would
can't put my
probably be
suit
the
back on.
best. I would probably be the best to cause the distraction because it's already very close to me.
Yeah,
But I was saying, since I'm between you and the snake, and he has the eyes, the orca has his eyes set on the snake. If I start flailing around on the surface of the water, it might come to investigate me.
Could indeed. Uh,
Indubitably.
Hey, I have one suggestion. Let me do a thing first before we go,
what is
and
it?
try self-sacrificing plans. Okay?
It's not
All
even
right.
self-sacrificing. Mormon said that he wouldn't. He doesn't eat humans,
Yeah.
so he would just come and investigate me. If anything, he might fucking just like bob me around.
Just hit you with his
Try
tail.
to bring you back to
Like they
land.
do the seals, you just get sent into
Oh
ocean. No,
no.
I'm playing. That would actually kill you.
Orcas are
Yeah.
very, very kind to humans, so it would likely see you in distress and try to bring you back to surface or to a boat.
Exactly. That would give him time to try and transform back again.
The crazy
Yeah.
And
thing is,
then
they
we
may. Go ahead.
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was gonna say the
Whose
crazy
turn is
thing is
it?
they may actually be smart enough to realize that killing humans makes us kill them. Because the
Yeah.
orcas have actually like at a certain place they did get. I think one of them got hit by a fishing boat. They taught the other orcas how to sink the fishing boat, but they didn't kill the humans that came out of it.
Yeah, that's so we're actually up north.
They also
Okay. Yeah.
along the coast of
orcas from
Canada.
different parts of the world can understand each other.
Different dialect based on region.
Yep.
Whose turn is it?
Sorry, did we skip
It
I,
you?
I was
was
just suggesting.
Bridget's.
Like,
Well, Bridget was holding on to the snake, so
I,
let's
I,
say
I,
that it's Bridget's turn.
I am just parked on the snake. The
Okay.
snake
what
wants me
else
to
is
get off
new?
of him, but I am not getting off of the snake.
You can
The snake
also
says you
just
can stay as
ride
long
it
as
if
you
you want.
want. You can leave when you're
Yeah,
ready.
yeah. I just want to make sure snake can turn back into not snake.
Okay. Sure, Nick's
I'm gonna
up.
change back into a human, and you're gonna be clinging to my back.
that's
She's so small and
that's
square.
fine. I am
Nick,
really small.
Nick's what do?
I'm 5 foot
So I'm gonna use matter
7.
manipulation. I'm gonna use matter manipulation to basically dye the water in the to look like a great white shark over in that direction over there. I know you can't see me pointing, but you get the idea of what I mean, right? As a distraction.
Yeah, sure. That's me roll for the orca thing.
I think it would be a detect from the orca.
Yeah.
Sonar.
So
Sonar.
Yeah.
It's 18 times 9, right?
yeah,
Yeah, so you do it, but all you're doing is dyeing the water. It's probably going to look at it, and then it's gonna sonar it, and it's gonna be like, why no sonar? And then it's just gonna keep sonaring it. So you have managed to
by the way,
distract.
the dye is biodegradable.
Okay, sure. It's food dye. It's basically just sonar, you know. It's like if not food, why food shaped?
Exactly. Perfect distraction. It literally is just going, "Hey, huh? Eh? Huh?"
Give food.
if not snack, why snack shape?
It's gonna go swim over there and be like and keep sonaring and be like, why no snack? And
You just
then
see it
like
like open its
instantly,
mouth a few times. It's like ah, trying to
and
do that at the water,
you just
probably.
hear sad clicks. It's like, there's no snack.
Nix is just motioning everybody. I'm assuming that gives us enough time to get on the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Nix
just
is,
fly
snake
over.
on snake.
if not
yep,
snack, why snack shape?
yep, and after you
And I'm
detransform
not
it,
snake.
You got a nat one.
You're
I'm
still trying
still
to
snake.
transform back.
Yeah.
You still
That's
It
didn't get there.
terrible.
demands you stay snake.
Yeah, you will
Snake
stay snake
forever.
I am snake.
for a while. As he barely managed to fit himself on the boat. Actually, I don't even know if he can fit on the boat as a snake.
Yeah,
Well, I'm basically 100 feet long, so
big snake.
I'll just wrap myself around the boat, and then you guys can just drive away with me on you.
Yep. You know what's funny?
What?
Why would it's not gonna eat you because it probably thinks you're a sea crate.
I'm a sea what?
A
Sea
sea
snakes.
crate.
Oh, sea snake. That's it.
Yeah,
They're very
That's probably
venomous, so
poisonous.
that's true.
again you might get
Well,
bopped, but it wasn't gonna eat you.
yeah, if it had bought me, I would have attacked it though. So then it would have turned into a big fight, and I would have gotten killed.
To bop.
No, you get a snack.
As
It's
as you
about
as
this
you
time around, that didn't happen. I think God.
as Big Snake is like being dragged off the edge of the boat. As the boat drives away, you see the fin of Orca and you hear the squeaking. There's just "Eh," as it goes back down in the water and then leaps over the boat and then back into the water and just covers you guys
Why
in
is
water.
this? Green Willie?
It's just having a lot of fun. It's splashing.
I guess it's one of those friendly kaiju.
Uh, friendly question mark.
If
Huh.
we feed it, it might come
Friendly
Maybe
back
he
question
home
mark
with
might be a.
dot
us.
dot dot.
Huh?
Just our notes is just orca
Hey
friendly
guys,
question mark dot dot
after
dot
we're
question
safely on
mark.
the boat.
Orca
Fish are
friendly.
friends, not food.
Not fish.
It's a mammal.
Hey,
I
Yeah,
know,
hey
but you get the
guys,
joke.
train it if
we
we,
understand.
get a source of. Oh no, I'm getting a call.
All right. So now what? Do we go back to base?
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot off a text to Arlen. Be like, what? Oh, there was a megalodon got eaten by kaiju orca. Orca friendly question mark.
It's just gonna follow the boat around for a little bit and like splash water at you guys too.
I'm just gonna like stick my arms into the water and just like splash water out at it.
Yeah,
I'd probably use my tail to splash water back at it.
yeah. As you guys do that, you notice a little bit of water. It like shoots out like a bubble, but it's actually levitating above, and then the water's gonna float above you and just land on your head, Zara. And he just goes,
Oh
Well,
my god,
crap!
it's adorable.
We've got a kaiju orca that can control water. I can't see this
I'm
coming back
kind.
to bite us in the ass at
I'm
all.
kind of debating on jumping back into the water and just like splashing and swimming around with this fucking orca at this point.
it definitely would have came back to bite
Hey,
you if you guys attacked it.
Yeah.
hey, I have a question, you guys. Do you think if I set up a cloning facility for its favorite foods, we'd be able to train it for underwater combat?
Probably.
Could be possible.
It'll definitely follow you guys around if you gave it food.
Man, if only the capybara had survived, we'd have two kaiju on our side.
DM, I'm noting something down in my inventions page.
Okay. It's not gonna follow you guys all the way back to the island. It's probably gonna break off after a little while.
What
I'm
was
just
the
Here again.
reaction of the soldiers on the boat?
It's like, what the fuck? I mean, they're not gonna shoot at it because like they know workers are friendly.
Yeah.
Zara's literally just hanging off the side of the boat, kicking water up at the orca as it's fucking jumping along and splashing.
Yeah, it's bigger than the boat. It's just messing with you guys.
It's
Yeah.
174 feet long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exactly. It is
it's just
big. Is big
silly.
fun friend. Big fun
It's a
friend.
big baby is what it is.
It
This
swims
is
away and like shoots the not like an actual hydrokinesis water, but it just shoots the water out of its blowhole and swim
Yeah.
away.
they can also shoot water from the inside of their mouth in a stream.
Hydro cannon.
Luckily, I wear a bathing suit underneath my clothes.
I mean, you almost
Yeah.
drowned because of it, but at least you would have been evacuated, sorta.
Yeah.
Just imagine like Zara, like she does drown and she just floats to the surface in like a fashion model pose.
Just one hand on the side of the head, shoulder cocked, one leg bent, hip popped out to the side, just like in a fucking runway pose. Just face down in the water in the runway pose. Fuck you, Rob. Sorry, I was yelling at Rob because I'm sitting in the corner of the living room, and he's like, "Oh, can you keep it down?" In a joking way, and so I said, "Fuck you."
Orcas.
You guys,
We love our
Robert,
orcas.
congrats. You'll survive the. Well, I guess that wasn't really a combat, but yes, you survived another day.
Closest to a combat was the shark trying to bite me and then realizing I was just a chill guy.
Damn it.
didn't know you were chill like that.
Yes, as you guys get back to base, is probably Arlen will come back a little bit later. You guys, like some of you got to go to bed. I know the map is tired, right?
Back. What happened?
Map is muted right now, and so is Bridget.
Oh, everybody's going to bed.
No.
I'm not going to bed. It's only 5.
I was gonna say I still have like one more thing left in me. We could do one of the other tasks you guys had. Not the thing with Arlen though, because he's already probably done that.
Build
How
birdcage.
successful was he?
Huh? We'll find out in a minute. Map, are you still with us?
Map is currently muted.
Return, you fool.
Me?
No, Map.
Yes,
Map.
you.
Alright, sorry, I was talking to somebody. What's going on?
I was
We
saying
have time to do a other thing if you are not too tired.
is just peep nonsense. We'll
I'm
do it
pretty.
without you guys.
I'm honest. I'm honestly pretty tired tonight. It's one of those days that I've had a really full day. I wasn't expecting to make it at that, so
Do you care if they do the
yeah, I'm
mission
sorry.
without you? Because they're just making birdhouses, basically.
Yeah.
Or
Feel free.
interrogating drunk. Those are the two options we have currently.
Yeah, interrogate the drunk or make burb houses.
Just
I want
head
to
to
make the
bed,
burb
Matt.
house.
Burb houses.
Burb
Just head to
house
bed,
for
Matt.
me.
I was in the same position as you last Sunday, so just head to bed. We understand.
Yeah, go home to
Yeah.
bed. Oh, this recording will actually be decent, so you can watch it back some other time.
Yeah.
You can watch it back
We
Sunday.
But
also, if I recall correctly, we do level up at the end of this session, so.
Yeah,
if
just
you wanted to, you could roll your level ups right now, and then you could go to bed.
ye.
Yeah, I think I just will. Let's see, that's one, two, three, 4, 5.
You definitely
6
put it in the
of
wrong
them.
place.
Yeah, you did.
Oh
But you
well.
got
It's
6.
I don't
okay.
care. I'll let you keep him. No, he's done it one too many times. Put him in the mechanism.
No, you're talking to the wrong guy. I'm the one that did it one too many times.
Map has done it too. He's going in the fucking mechanism.
What
I'm
is
sorry I
this?
did it. Anyway,
Nyx
have a
has
good night,
only ever
guys.
been rolling in the dice rolls this session.
No, I mean
Nightio.
like leveling stuff. Hold on. Let me see dice roll.
Anyway, have a good night.
You too.
Good
Have a
night.
good night,
Sleep.
Map.
Bye.
Sleep.
Joke.
Goodbye.
We're putting him in the femur
Mm.
breaker.
No.
What?
The
Oh man,
SCP thing.
that's terrible.
Bolter.
That's
Wrong
horrible.
chat.
I could explain it if you want, but it's literally just a torture device for like
Yeah.
You
like
heard
really.
Bolter. Who's calling me?
Wrong chat. You put it in leveling.
What?
You
Who?
rolled in
Where?
leveling.
No, that was
I rolled
Nyx.
it.
Oh wait,
The
I
leveling
haven't rolled.
roll
I didn't
in.
roll.
he hasn't
I haven't
done
Oh
that
rolled.
wait,
one.
no.
That's an old one.
No,
That
that
was from 926. I was looking in that chat, and I thought
oh.
that you had rolled, and I was like, oh shit, rolled in the wrong chat.
Yeah, he did that earlier. That's fine.
Put him in the mechanism.
Yeah, I forgot to delete that. Let me.
All right. So you
Why
guys
can't
get
I
I
delete
don't think you
this?
can.
Because Mormon has two.
Marmon.
I'll do it later. Give me a second.
Destroy the rolls.
Can we please do bird cages? Less likelihood of fucking carnage.
I feel like I'm gonna lose an eye and do this, but okay.
There's
I've
too
already dealt
many.
with enough fucking scary shit. We dealt with the goddamn megalodon. It's a goddamn megalodon. And
Nothing
then an
even
orca.
happened. It's fine.
Nothing happened.
Could have. It could
You
have.
Era.
liked the
My
orca. Why
my
did you
heart
let it? You
my
liked
heart
the
rate has not went below 120 for the last hour.
you liked the big whale. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
He gave
After I
Don't
found out it wasn't
worry.
going to eat us.
he gave you the
Don't
burp with the
worry.
snoot.
Bolter will sacrifice himself before you die.
My heart rate hasn't went below 100 this entire time that we've been fucking in the water.
Like the red content. When you stick your hand in the water, he boops you with the snoot.
Snoot. Snoot.
Okay.
The snoot is boopest.
Yeah, they
Probably
basically
has.
can. You figure they have sonic manipulation, and they also have obviously the hydrokinesis, which probably means they have disrupt too, because things with powers like that generally do. That's what it did to the shark. It literally did what do you call it? The harmonic resonance thing where you like make things explode with sound waves basically.
Oh, yeah. They just cause it to vibrate so much that it, like, just discombobulates and explodes into bits and pieces.
Vibrates so much that it turns a solid into a liquid.
Yes,
Yeah.
discombobulates have been discom. I'll put the tasty shark liver.
Orca really said yum 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 yum.
Alright, so are we doing
We
bird?
live.
We live. We die. We live again.
Where's that from?
Are you serious?
Is it Mad Max or am I thinking of something
Like,
else?
no, it's Mad Max.
Okay.
It's Mad Max.
My thoughts went to Ice Age because of the I died, but I lived.
Oh, Buck
Meme.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Did you die? Sadly, yes, but I
But I
lived.
live. Kip, you and I are just sharing brainwaves today.
What? It's because we're twins.
I never got to know the damn dinosaur caught you with the sword. That was
Really? You're a twin too?
We're all twins.
not
Well, I'm an identical twin, so
you
We're
actually.
We're not we're not literally twins, but we
I'm.
just say that we're twins.
on a
Okay.
spiritual level.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
But it's cool that you have a twin.
So it is very cool.
yeah.
Do you guys actually look exactly the same, or is like one of you skinny, one of you chubby?
How the fuck did you know that?
I don't know. I said or because the only other set of twins I knew that was like that. Where it's like they had the same face, but one was skinnier and one was chubbier. And also, I knew a
Brother's
set
like,
of
And it-
I knew a set of triplets who all looked the same, and I could never tell them apart. Like I was literally
See,
friends
I
with the other ones, and then the other two had no idea who I was. So I start talking to them, and they'd be like, "Who are you?" I was like, "God damn it, where's your brother?"
uh,
I know two sets of twins. Both are identical, except the first set of twins that I met, um, I could tell them apart because one of them had like a slightly different, like a slight variation in the face. Like he had chubbier cheeks than his brother, and that was the only difference between them. Oh,
What was that?
hello.
you're disconnected and reconnected.
Oh,
Welcome,
but yeah,
Welcome, brother.
Mm-hmm.
side nonsense. Wait, is that fucking Francis?
Birdhouse.
What?
Pardon?
Never mind.
Huh?
I
Eh?
We
thought
didn't hear
Bolter
what you
joining.
said.
What?
What?
We were asking what you said because none of us heard what you said. You cut out.
Oh, I said
Yeah.
I thought Bolter joining was Francis for a second.
Oh,
That was me
That
joining
was
and
0.
leaving.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it was 0.
Yeah.
Just like
Stop. Stop doing
Uh-oh.
that. Crackhead. All right. So
Uh,
We
I'm gonna kill
we're
him.
going to
Hello.
be making birdhouses.
lost them.
We are going to be making
No, kill the
birdhouses.
birds. No.
Bird.
You-
No, don't kill the
We are going
birds.
to be making
Stop.
birdhouses.
I'm gonna make some chicken. Do
We
you
are
guys
going to
like
be
it
making
crispy or
birdhouses.
What
extra
up?
crispy?
Yes, they
Extra
do.
We are going to
crispy.
be making
I'm gonna
birdhouses.
mute him. I swear to God.
Yay, birdhouse!
Yes. So you guys get back to the base. Arlen will probably come back after like an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, well, you're all still alive. That's good, I guess.
We lived as we
Nix
And
is
we
died.
died.
asleep on the boat.
Say what now?
Nix just fell asleep on the boat ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
one's
we
gonna
just dropped
move
her.
her. No one's gonna move her either.
No, no, Bolter would put her
I'm
back
going
into her room.
I'm going to have Beaks basically like piggyback Nix and just walk slowly to Nix's room and just bring them in, put them on their bed.
Yeah,
Sure,
Bolter would
whatever.
help.
Yes, you can just pick her up and yeet her through the window now.
Oh, we'll do
Did
the
Bolter
one under each arm.
did Bolter manage to
Wait,
turn back into a human?
Yes,
uh,
I assume so.
you did
wait,
roll in that one.
I need to see something.
You're kind
Hold
of
on.
stuck like that for a little while. Not gonna lie.
But didn't it take a while to get back to base.
You know what? Roll me a bunch of d20s, and whichever one comes first, that'll be your answer if you're back yet.
Oh,
All right. I'm gonna use a
they see him.
bunch.
Yeah, they see him rolling.
Shut up.
They hating.
Like at least 20, probably more.
Oh, okay. Well,
I just I
Almost.
just
Almost.
I
20.
Roll
just
50
realized
d20s to
something.
start with.
Okay. Well,
I just realized something, guys.
What?
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 Our apartment thing is literally underwater. So if we wanted to lure
Damn.
the orca nearby, we could have him just hanging out outside of our apartments
Yeah, he's
in the
still
common
Bolter is
area.
still
technically.
Snake.
I'm still Snake.
He's
Yep,
He
still
got
you
another
rolled a
nat
1.
1 before the 20.
Yeah.
Got two 20s. So
Yeah, but
the
I
Yeah,
rolled
but
the
the
nat
nat
120
one
should
1.
first.
Yeah, the
yeah,
nat 1 came
the
first.
the net one is cancelled out by the first 20, and then the other 20 allows him to transform back. That should be how
No,
it
because
works.
this is from him rolling a nat one before. Because for hybrids, it doesn't do anything crazy. It just makes them stuck in whatever form they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bridget,
This
you
is
have experience with that, being stuck in the human form when you needed to be a kaiju.
How dare you? Watch me roll.
oh no,
Do you still
he
hear?
can't talk. You guys are
Do
just
you
have
still hear the voice of that one person who died because of you couldn't change?
I literally hear it in my sleep. No.
If only a kaiju had showed up to save him.
only you could talk
What?
right now, but you
Watch. Just
cannot
as a
because
fun
you're a big
roll.
snake.
I will do a fun roll for the mutate just for you. I botched it. Don't look at me.
You're going in the
Okay, Gib.
mechanism. That's it.
We are building birdhouses.
Put her in the fever
I
breaker.
no.
We are building birdhouses.
I'm not doing it.
There are birdhouses in your mind.
I'm just gonna put
My
We are
brain is
building
full of
all
birdhouses.
birds.
of you down to the damn femur breaker. Yes, it worked. And every time you roll, actually, Zara, what the heck was that for?
I am
Building
not doing it.
birdhouses.
So it was my building. While all this is going on, I'm just like digging a hole to make a post,
Yeah.
and I'm
Honestly,
like
You are
shoving a
building
post into the
birdhouses.
ground to build this birdhouse.
stop just saying
I
that.
just
Honestly, you guys could literally chop down
yeah.
some trees from the islands to make it.
Yeah.
So you're saying
Make
I'm still a snake, right?
Yeah, you're still a snake.
You know those birds are looking mighty tasty right now.
We are building birdhouses.
Why does he keep? Is he high or something? Why does he just keep saying that?
He wants to continue the storyline, but we're all being chaotic right now.
We are.
I am not used to this much talking in a D&D campaign session, or just a session in general for tabletop RPGs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm
We
ruining
had
this
this
for
much
you.
chaos last week.
We did.
No, the
Yeah,
hell you didn't. There was lots of chaos last week.
There
that's what I
was.
was saying. I
Oh,
said
There
we had
was
lots of
not this
chaos in
level
talking.
of chaos last week, though.
Oh,
Well, there's
because we
extra
have
people now.
he means
we
the
ha- we
off
have
topic
our
ones. Okay,
snake.
everyone, focus, focus. The snake is
No,
still snake. The Bridget is still human. The you guys need either. Well, Nyx is unconscious, so you can't just have her do the thing.
We
You need
don't we
some
don't need
trees
them.
for some wood.
Trees.
Go
I'll
chop
bunker the
down.
tree stumps, or the
Pile
base
up
of the
bunker the
trees.
trees.
Why?
Yeah,
Why are you like this?
No, I am
Go
it
ahead.
as a
works.
snake. I'm just gonna try ripping the trees out.
Yes. You only need like
Yeah.
maybe two.
Yeah.
Actually, that
Yeah.
probably
Rip and
depends.
tear.
It depends how big the trees are. Well, I'll say
Well,
four
I'm gonna.
trees. Each of you get
Well,
one.
I was just gonna rip out the biggest tree I could find, but okay.
I pile bunker 2 trees then.
Pile up bunker.
Pile driver.
Do it again.
Yeah, just whatever roll you want to say this is. Goddamn, you don't actually have to roll for damage against the tree.
I'm not rolling for strength to rip the tree out by the roots.
Yeah,
I got
what?
a
Nat
net 20.
20.
For what?
Everyone's
My strength.
uprooting the trees.
Sure, yes, you now have a. Oh shit, you now have bonus for strength.
Oh
I have
right,
a
you get
plus
a plus
3 to
one.
strength.
Yes, indeed.
Man,
The
I haven't rolled a
Lorax.
nat 20 in a while.
Yeah. The
That's the
Lorax
first
is
one
not
I've had in
pleased.
weeks.
This is the first time you've played it. Well, actually, no, you played last week. Whatever.
Yeah.
In the week before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Alright.
I
haven't
doubt
rolled a
that.
nat 20 since my first intro session,
I
and
doubt
that was
that the
only
tree
one.
could dodge a pile bunker.
You don't
Oh.
have to. Whatever. Yes, you each have a tree, at least one tree.
I
I
pile
can't
Rip out
bunker
imagine
the
all the
how
base,
yours
tree.
didn't work, but
causes
whatever.
a massive hole.
You could
I
have
am
just.
small. I can't rip out trees.
You could, but you
I'll
didn't
rip a
do it.
tree out for you, don't worry.
Hold on, how many are there? Because Zara got one.
Walter
Dylan.
got two.
Walter got one. Huh?
Walter got two. Where did you get
I,
two?
I said I was going to
Yeah.
rip out two trees,
Oh,
Yeah. He's ripping out a tree for me.
you probably just.
which kind of worked out because you messed up.
I know. I could. I just like standing like that Dragon Ball Z, just screaming, trying to turn it into a hybrid or whatever, and I just can't.
No, I imagined you were the guy like hugging the tree and go like, "I got this, guys." I
And
Just
they're
can't
like,
do it.
grab an axe and have him robot arm it down or something. Just chop, 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 chop.
yeah.
I just uprooted a tree.
Yee.
It's just
Somehow,
like Lego noises.
shush. Somehow or another, four trees are collected, and you guys drag them back to the base.
Yeah.
Now, which one of you actually knows carpentry?
I'm a
I
snake. They're
assume
out
Well,
of
I
Zara
hands.
knows
technically
some.
do. I
Oh yeah,
technically do since I apparently have the entire internet downloaded on me.
of course you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
Give it to the robot.
you just need to sort out what's good carpentry and bad carpentry because both are on the internet.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to use any carpentry except for the ones that appear in those wilderness make forts videos.
Those are the best. I mean, those would be the
Zara
most appropriate given the situation.
Indeed.
Zara probably has some carpentry experience, seeing how she lived in a cabin in the woods, and thus the cabin probably needed repairs from time to time.
Hmm. So since you guys are using natural resources, you're going to roll your survival. I will give Zara a +1 to this, just for the. You don't actually have a +1, but like for to this roll because you're a forced child.
Feral
Zara,
child?
Feral.
And I
Do
have no
in
bonuses
order to use,
whatsoever.
you
in
can
order
have
to
a.
use. Okay, I'm just gonna roll a regular d20, and then I'll add the 1 onto it.
You
14.
can you
Nice.
can do your
Yeah.
intelligence if you want, Zero.
Oh,
I got a
alright.
10,
I have none.
so I got an 11.
I rolled
Oh
a
no.
natural 1 for my intelligence.
Goddamn
Oh,
Oh
Why did you tell
no.
me that I could use intelligence?
tragedy.
because he knew you'd roll the nat 1.
He doesn't realize that the YouTube videos he's watching of carpentry is from like a fraud basically. Like the Bear Grylls of survival camping.
I do not know who that is.
He's like a survival dude who like faked all this stuff basically.
Well, they would still have to show him actually building some stuff if it's a wilderness style build a fort video, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do that, but you don't realize that they're using bad techniques because they're faking the video basically. They just cut to it being done and they actually like glued it together or some shit and it fell apart.
it might
I'm
just
going
be
to
easier
use.
to throw logs into a hole and then just bury them there.
I'm just going to be using the interlocking notches technique.
Uh-huh. You've created a simple pen, but you realize they could probably get out of this given enough time.
Not if
It's
there's
only
only one.
temporarily good. You don't touch the bird.
They're all engineers on the island. You guys are having a time. Jesus Christ.
You know what? I'm gonna do the smart thing, and I'm gonna
And
go
I am the
kidnap.
engineer. I can't even engineer right now.
I'm
Well,
gonna
they're
go
used.
kidnap a couple soldiers and bring them back and shove them at the uh, project and force
Location
them to
of
make
the.
it.
I'll let you do
Yeah.
another snake roll.
What am I
Snake roll.
rolling? A D20? One D20?
D20s, a bunch of them. Wait, Kip,
D20
what did you
snake
roll?
roll.
A
Oh, you got a
6.
6. Yeah, that's tragic. Well, you're used to using actual proper building materials, not just the survival nonsense.
You got nat
Yeah.
20
You got
first.
20, and then a
He
1,
did
and then another
it.
2 20s,
I'm back.
and another 1.
But
You
he
got
finally got
two
the nat
1s and
20.
3 20s.
He's back to
It only matters which
dude.
one you get first, not the
Yeah.
sum of them.
Yeah.
Oh, but I was just saying, like, that's how many are in there.
He's back
Yeah.
to dude.
Okay, I'm a
Look at
human now.
this dude.
Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips. Alright. Can do it. Yeah, you can find like the engineers if you want them to like basically help you build something.
Yeah, as a fisherman in a small town, you usually, when you can't figure something out, you get the person who can. So I'm gonna go find the engineers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably just chilling in the central area that Nick's built, that damn game room looking place.
The
Yeah.
common
I'm gonna
area.
barge in and go like, all right, I need 3 engineers. You guys are volunteering whether you like it or not. I can change into a giant snake, so it's better if you just follow me.
Roll intimidation.
Okay.
Intimidate them. Do it.
I'm gonna fail.
Oh no.
I failed.
Let me go walk in there and do it myself.
You like hiss at them and they just like ignore you.
I'm gonna barge in there.
I'm following behind.
No, you're not scary. Piss off.
Robot is gonna
I'm just
go
gonna
in
walk.
and ask nicely if they could help us.
But would they listen to Robot?
Well, robot is a death machine, so
I think you
Robot
might
is
tell
asking
them.
nicely rather than trying to force them to do a job.
Yeah.
May, what was your plan? Or not May, fucking. Zara, what was your plan?
Alright. I was gonna walk in and be like, if anyone is willing to help with the peep enclosure, then I will cook them 3 meals for May. Bribe.
Uh, I guess roll justify. I need to add. I can't remember. I had an idea for what a fifth persuasion thing would be. I want to say like bargaining or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be
Haggle.
bargaining.
Haggling?
I,
I got a 10.
Mm, I will roll against them to see what they get.
Yeah.
Would
Yeah.
Zara be known as a good cook?
Are
Would
they?
I have to roll at all?
Yes. She is
apparently,
known as a good cook because she grows her own vegetables and everything for the food that she makes.
Doesn't look like you have to roll zero. I mean, they mainly live off MRE, so like, you know what? Fine, it better be good. So like, we'll finish it. It'll be done in 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. So it'll be like night time by the time they get done, because it's probably getting close to sunset now. You
Yeah.
guys need to get all those damn chicken things. One of them literally like
Yeah.
shuffles into the common room.
oh look, dinner.
As soon as you say that, it's like turns around and like bolts out the other way.
I guess I'm having MREs.
In order to find
Scurries away.
in order to find them, I would like to transform into my aerial form and then just survey the area using thermal vision.
There are only 21 that need to be located.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
That's
go
so
above the
many.
entire island? Zero, get a real aerial view.
What?
I said, are you gonna like hover high above the island and get a good aerial view from these things?
Not really. I was thinking about going 100 feet into the air and then just slowly sweeping the entire island that way using thermal vision.
That's what I just said.
Oh,
The way that you said it made me think that I was gonna go fly as high as possible to get a full view of the entire island.
yeah. And that would be like a satellite kind of thing.
Not quite
Yeah.
that high. Okay, whatever. So okay, so you do that, and after a little bit of scanning, you realize that there are now 30 peeps.
Dirty.
Yeah, there's 30 of
There
them
are
now.
30 peeps.
Is that
Alright.
including the one that is in my bedroom?
You mean the two in your
Uh,
bedroom?
30
No,
of
it's
them.
only one.
Oh,
We
sure,
went over
buddy.
this
You
last
guys only
week. I
brought
only
back
have.
like 22.
Yeah, we brought back 22. That's why I said there was 21 that needed to be located because the one is just chilling in my room.
It's
Rubbing my
been
hands
it's only been
evilly.
3 days.
Whatever could be wrong.
There's more small ones than there were before.
How long are we
Well,
going
let's
for?
collect them.
You got them 3 days ago.
So in 3 days, we got
Well, more than
9 new
3 days because it would
ones.
have been Sunday. So it would have been what is it? Sunday to Friday, like 5 days.
Okay, in 5 days, we went from 21 to 30.
Here,
No, we went from 22 to 30 because the
22.
one in my room is by himself.
So
No,
that
I
means
counted 30 while doing the aerial scan, which means that there would be 31 total.
Would it not register the one inside of the
I
you can't
base?
mean
really see
they
It
are
would
30.
not.
government buildings.
Actually, give me a detection for how good you scan this whole section, Zero.
Yeah.
This seems like a population control issue.
I
Yeah,
do not scan that well.
you see 30.
Yeah. Let's
Can I
go ahead and
use
round them up.
uh the snake's thermal ability?
I mean, you can't see the whole island, but you could see one if you got near it.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go take a walk around the island then.
Yep. They're just kind of scurried around all over the place. You see kind of big ones, kind of small ones. The biggest they get is about a German Shepherd, maybe a little bigger.
Dog sized, basically.
Yeah.
Anyone want to do selective breeding to produce a kaiju version?
You guys don't really
You
give a
just need to
shit.
wait for that.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. That makes me think you're
Oh
actually gonna
no.
make a kaiju version of this.
Oh no.
It will attempt to
Um,
eat us.
Are you sure I can't eat these
can
ones?
can I can
You
I
can.
just I assume that during the week that we've been back from collecting them, that I've been spending a lot of time with my bird, especially seeing how I was locked in my room for like 3 days.
Yeah. I want you to roll me in intelligence for like a pass roll. Or maybe not pass. We'll call
Yeah.
it present, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh.
Is it a space and then the plus, or is
No,
It's
it?
like
No.
it plus.
No, there's no
Okay, one
plus,
second. I just
except for
okay
unless you're
plus
doing
2.
Abra. Then it's like exclamation
I
point
got a
mark.
15.
Indeed. Okay, so you properly secured your frog tank because it will try to eat the frog boys. They will basically eat anything smaller than them, including
Yeah.
other peeps if they get hungry enough.
Or people if there's a kaiju.
So yeah, this is gonna turn into a kaiju mess.
Uh-huh.
Why are we attempting to make one of them a kaiju?
No, we're not gonna attempt to. They're just naturally gonna do this.
They're not
They
ready
may
though.
do it because infused and their nonsense.
Yeah,
They're
and
not
so if
ready.
one of these guys gets to kaiju size and they eat anything smaller than them, it's like right in the center of the base, so there's gonna be a lot of dead people.
They just like scampering around.
Plus the fact
Mm,
that they
can-
have acidic tongues.
That I didn't know. So
they do have acidic tongues.
As
If
you
you are
can
to
see,
scroll up to the picture where they have their mouth open or beak open, that's their tongues, and they are
I
acidic.
can I can can I ask if they have a distress call?
I mean, they probably do, but you wouldn't know that yet.
I probably would have heard it when it was being fucking grabbed by the one was being grabbed by the throat, about to be chopped up on fucking the alien or the edge of the universe bar.
I mean, I doubt you were paying attention, but
Well,
might be able
Zero
to.
I
should have a
recorded everything,
recording of
so
it. Zero should have a recording of it, so could we not
yeah.
just
Just
play
I
the
do.
sound from it?
detecting.
Detection? Okay,
Yeah.
Nala, get off me 1 second. The
Or
cat was
delete,
on me.
whatever. I like how you guys aren't even gonna try to like just run around. Unfortunately, that won't do it. It's not the sound
Damn.
didn't come out clear enough for you to hear it exactly. Differentiate it between their other sounds.
I'm just gonna walk around whistling for them.
The
Yeah,
only one
Bolter's
that
just gonna go fish and forget about this whole mess.
You
The
You
know,
only
guys
one
can take care of
selecting
this.
them.
you have power armor that you could ask, since it potentially has the information needed.
Ugh. I mean,
I
there
can't
is
really hear
biologists
you.
on the island.
There is that too. Just gonna do this so I don't forget.
Jesus Christ, why does it always do that?
Do what?
Go in a fucking line down instead of like the other ones.
I don't know. It's what
That's
we
because I
set for.
specified it to do that.
Why?
So that I don't need to look through all of the numbers for the bolded ones, and
Picking up
it
the
appears
whole
that
crew.
I got no 20s. I do not level up at all.
Oof.
Oh no.
Excuse me.
Wait, is it 30? How many am I supposed to be rolling? 40.
You roll, yeah, you roll 40. He rolls less because he has less stats than you guys. Like, he has less different thingamajigs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been getting pretty lucky anyways so far because of the hacking points.
Yeah, what will you guys
Yeah.
do with the peeps? How will you collect? Besides for just picking them up and throwing them in the thing.
Okay, I
You
got
level
this.
up twice.
Just Pied Piper the bunch of peeps and corral them together.
You could ask the science lady.
You could.
Wait, when did I get these? What?
I would go bother the science lady while everyone else is doing the rolls.
I get these.
Zara's also doing the rolls. God damn it.
I can just hear the
That is a
notifications.
2.
I can hear the notifications.
2
2 is
people
Yeah.
leveling
negative.
up twice. I get none.
You know what, Kim? Just go ahead and do yours.
How do I don't remember how to do mine.
Leveling
Yours
rolls.
is
40.
40d20.
Yes.
Okay, so 40d20.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Same
Cool.
amount as both Zara and
Uh,
Bolter.
40d20.
No, wait, Zara, you should only be doing 20?
I don't think that she should. I have the
Wait, oh wait,
lowest
no,
core
40 is right.
attributes out of
40.
everyone.
No, no, Bolter, you should be doing 60, not 40. And Kip, you should be
Oh.
doing 60.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 60. Okay, I
Now I'm
changed
gonna
that
roll.
then.
Bolter, you're able to just roll 20d20 more.
Uh,
Damn.
You got 4, Bridget.
Just
one,
write down,
two,
unless you want to do it now, just write down like 4 unspent points in your thing.
4. Oh,
Wow, I got
yeah.
4 d20s in this time. Oh no, that's not mine. That's mine.
Are you
I got
spending
0,
them
so I
now?
only got 2.
Can
I
anyone
only
else
got
hear
2.
CP? I can't hear her. Oh,
She's
muted.
muted
Zara's
because
muted. People
her
being
family.
loud.
Yeah.
Oh, big lady.
People were being loud for me too earlier, throwing lighters at me.
Were they throwing
My niece,
lighters at
my
you?
niece has been sitting here screeching like a pterodactyl. I'd rather not have that in the recording.
Eat them. Eat the child.
Or
Both my mother and youngest brother came into the room earlier to throw lighters at me and then leave.
What?
what?
That's weird, but okay.
Fire. That's the only reason
Uh,
why.
uh,
So Bolter did not
Uh,
get any additional ones.
yeah, I know it's disappointing.
That one. Kip, how are you gonna spend yours?
yeah.
Or are you just gonna put it in unspent points for now?
I have it all the way at the bottom as unspent points because I wasn't sure where to put them yet.
I would like it to go ahead and train my marksmanship in whatever training grounds there are.
Here, go for it. I will give you one roll for that because it's just a freebie for you to possibly get a nat 20 in.
Yeah, that's really the only reason why I'm doing this.
I know.
Fate has dictated I do not.
What did you get?
I got a 4.
Damn. Targeting issues. Probably something to do with all the new emotions that you are not used to.
I am not good at playing a emotional robot.
I'm putting your unspent points at the top, Kip, so you can see them like above all the different stats you have.
Yeah, there's like a lot.
Okay,
I think
shoot.
some of them have like weird numbers in them. I don't remember where they were.
I'm going to roll for my culinary real quick.
For the
Or
food?
the engineers.
Yes.
You guys haven't even collected all the damn little guys.
I've given up on that. I'm just fishing now.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then
I
I'm
may.
gonna roll for fucking
Z3RO
how many I
would help
collect.
out with collecting them. However,
Yeah.
I am far too tired to do so.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll a basic d20 to see if I catch any.
Fair enough.
I'll
We'll
do the
just
same since I'm collecting too.
I got 14.
nice.
I collect 13.
13,
That's
almost all.
27.
I
You
got
guys
7.
got She actually gets 7. There were more that Zero didn't even see.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, that's
so we
not
have
good.
30. We have 34 birds between us three.
Yeah, that's how many you guys find.
And they're all in assorted colors.
There are likely more. It's likely that we did not catch all of them.
It's just super loud. They're all just doing their little calls.
Are you sure I shouldn't be eating these things?
You can eat some.
They
You
made
may.
You can
they,
eat 10.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a d20 to find and eat these.
they
Yeah.
basically made like if you guys have ever seen the chicken coops, where like people do the whole industrial chicken farm. They basically made a smaller version of those because there's not like hundreds of them. There's just like 30 something of them.
So
So
you
how
found
many?
an additional 16 wandering the island.
Nah, he ain't found those 16. How many do you guys say you found? 30?
We
34.
found 34.
He probably found 6.
And then
Okay.
he ate 10 from the pen. So now we're back down to 24.
No, you're back down to 30. Because there were
How would we
40
be
in
back down to
total.
30?
Because he found 6.
Yeah. And then plus the 34 we had, he ate
Is
an
40.
additional 10.
Yeah.
So we're down
That's 30.
to. Oh. No, he would have eaten the 6 that he found,
Yeah.
and then another 10.
Okay, fine.
So
Why
we'd be
would they
down
eat
to
another
24.
10?
Because I said that you could eat 10 from the 10.
Okay. Well, that's the case then.
They're
Yeah.
everywhere.
So now we are down to 25 in total, including the one that is in my room.
Yee.
Why
He,
Nice.
did
he,
these
he,
little
he,
chickens have to appear?
he's
Why
just chilling
run
out.
them?
He's laying in front of a window on a little fucking dog bed that I found that I got him.
Sure. Yes.
I kind of imagine since their necks are kind of long, if you look at the pictures without their feathers, that some of them would kind of do like the accordion thing with their necks,
You're
like just
scornfing. Yee.
yeah,
I will end up.
Yeah.
Are you gonna like ask the biologist about these damn little gremlin things?
yeah. Better ask them.
Better find out if they can breed quicker than we can keep catching them.
Well,
Yeah, we gotta find
they're
out.
now caught. They're all now contained.
Not all
Is
of
that
them.
not right?
I presume that there are others that are still about, and we have not found them yet.
Why don't you roll detection and guess?
I'm using sonar. I got a
I
4.
do not
Wow.
know at all.
You guys
I
have
We
got
no
see
4
idea
as
if
nothing.
well.
there's more, if there's not more.
Well, anyone's that are found outside of the fucking enclosure that we've made and have the engineers fine tuning, they can be fed to Snake Man.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now I've got a constant source of protein.
Yeah,
And they take like chicken, but they're slightly more
Sweet.
gamey.
yeah,
And
Slightly sweet, and they're chewier than chicken. Kind of tastes like
yeah.
I mean,
alligator if you've ever had that.
no, I haven't.
Yeah, tastes
But I mean,
surprisingly
I
like
can't
chicken.
tell. I can't tell you what these things taste like because I'm swallowing them whole.
You know what? They're tangy even. They're tangy.
Why are
Tangy.
you emphasizing tangy? I feel like it's preluding to something.
They
No.
have acidic tongues. You're probably tasting the acid.
Yeah, well, you don't have to eat the tongue, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just imagining how they would taste. It's really just a fucking joke because she literally named them after the candy. That's why they taste sweet.
Behold.
they're little fluffy bird
I
boys.
think she's right.
They're
They're rainbow and fluffy. She literally just designed them off of the Peeps candy.
All right, that's fair.
Oh
The
boy,
only
you're
peeps
too
that I've
broke.
ever seen in real life are either yellow or white.
I've
Yeah, the
seen
same.
blue ones. I've seen pink ones. I've never actually seen white ones. I think I've
See up
seen
Same.
here,
purple ones before too.
because they're literally just marshmallows coated in sugar.
Yeah,
I've only like I don't like them because marshmallows are not something that I enjoy eating.
I liked
They're
them
just
more when I was a
too
kid.
much.
Either they
They're too
changed the
much for me.
formula or I just don't like them as much anymore. Like if someone
But
offers
Yeah,
me
I've only
one,
something
eat one.
I've
something
only
is
ever
I'll
seen
off.
try
yellow.
them.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen yellow or white Keeps in any store I've ever been in.
What'd you say, Kip?
Yeah, the marshmallows they have not tasted like they used to.
I knew they probably changed the recipe, but yeah, I've seen yellow, I've seen blue, I've seen pink, I've seen purple. Just they come
There's
out on
even
different
Christmas
flavors.
trees.
I have seen those too. I forgot about those. But yes,
The
they're
Yeah.
fuck?
peeps.
The only time I've ever seen Peeps is for Easter.
I've seen Christmas peeps. I've seen Valentine's Day peeps. Those
It's,
peeps.
Yeah.
it's, it's so weird,
I've
Yeah.
only ever seen Easter peeps myself.
right?
Huh.
Yeah.
However, I
It's
did
so
see
fucking weird.
purple,
We always
yellow,
have peeps over
blue,
here, and then my dad's always buying them at the
pink.
store.
I like that that's the one thing you have like out in the middle of nowhere.
We have peeps.
I think the Valentine's ones are heart shaped.
They
I don't
are.
remember. But yes, you guys collect all the bird boys that you
Oh, the
love.
little bird. Oh, the
All the
bird.
burbs.
Merbs.
That
Yes.
we
The
are
burb.
aware of.
Do you check with the science lady before you guys go to bed because you all
Y-
get very tired?
Yeah.
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 We
Please,
really
please
should
do.
check with the science lady, which I
Yeah.
will because I don't need to sleep.
I meant
Sleep is for the
IRL.
weak.
She looks like she hasn't slept in 5 days. She's just constantly running tests. She's like, did you guys realize these things are parthenogenic?
What
Hypnogenic?
does that mean?
They, they can reproduce without
They reproduce
Asexually.
asexually.
yes. Well, they can also reproduce sexually, but oh god.
They're
Do
like
you
Why
aphids.
have
don't I have any? Why don't I have any eggs or mini peeps in my room then?
did you bring your peep along with you?
Yeah.
She's like, I think this one might be the only male on the island. It's probably why.
Huh.
Okay, so now, so we at least know that that if I keep him by himself in my room like I have, then they're not going to reproduce sexually. They're only going to reproduce asexually, which should therefore just be like clones almost.
Is it possible to use the male to try and track down any other ones that may be on the loose?
Actually, they do kind of hurt like he does. They basically act like roosters, so that is possible.
Okay, so
It
if we
could.
put a tracker or I just take my bird out and wander around with him, I should end up with a gaggle of females around me.
Yeah,
I just like how I'm like Arlen. I need a collar and I need a leash.
he's like, I don't care. Go find one, whatever. Yeah, she's just like ranting about all this stuff. She's like, this is incredible. I can't believe you ate those before you let me take them. That's extremely irresponsible. You all could have died.
As she's
Fine.
saying that, Bolter's gonna be walking in, and he's just gonna be picking at his teeth, and he's going like, those peep things are really good.
She's literally been like running tests on these things. She's like, it really is incredible. It's like you can. I didn't. I like we had theories, but I never knew like convergent evolution could happen on a completely different planet because these things share no common ancestors with anything on Earth. But yet they have feet
Well,
and eyes.
the they're technically not from this universe.
She's like, I know, but like, aliens. I've never actually seen one like for real. Like, I mean, you guys. It's not really. She's
We
What
are
do
about
you
like,
mean, you
humans
guys? I'm not an
that was
alien.
transformed. Okay,
What's
we
wrong
are
with you?
we are base humans.
We will throw hands.
hybrids are technically aliens.
Yeah. A little
But
bit.
the base for the alien part is human. We were all fucking humans. All of us that are actually like
She's like,
genetically different.
you understand what I meant, but this is like an actual alien.
Yep.
She's got one like in
Actual
her lab and she has
genuine
a gun that's
alien.
just like, blah.
Just talking about aliens in front of our robot friend over here is probably not the best idea, right?
Oh no, Akira has mostly fixed those bugs that made it so that Z3RO
Ah,
is hostile to nearly every all alien that is encountered.
yeah.
Anyone want to take a walk around the island with me and keep beak?
She's like, you also didn't tell me about their acid tongue thing.
Unaware of
I
that
almost
until
got
I saw
burned.
him eat.
Yeah, she's just gonna tell you like the other stuff. Like they are actually safe to eat.
I
Well,
assume
yeah,
they are
I'm
because I've been
fine.
eating them.
I'm fine, and I was the first one to eat any of them.
She like glares at you.
Do they have the same type of disease that felines have that is known to make humans enjoy being around them more?
She's like toxoplasmosis. No,
Toxoplasmosis.
they as far I mean I still have to do research, but as far as I can tell, like their stuff is just incompatible with our like nervous system. So like their proteins aren't gonna interact with ours in any sort of way, which makes me believe that if they had viruses, that it would be the similar case, which is partly why they're so safe to eat.
So,
Safer to eat than other species that we've been eating or
She's like, that
humans
still
have been
doesn't mean
eating
you
for
should just
years.
eat the first thing you find in some other dimension.
I don't want to hear complaints. I'm going to go and try and track down any other remaining peeps that are roaming the island. I'm just gonna like pull mealworms out of a container of mealworms out of like my like I have like a little satchel on my side out of that, and I'm just gonna like drop them into Peep Beak's mouth.
Yes, it just chomps them a little bit away. Just rah, rah, rah. Like how birds peck seeds.
Notice his name, Peep Beak.
Damn you.
I have beaks and I have Peep Beak.
Yeah, she's like, but I if that one is the male and they do operate somewhat like birds or chickens, and it should be able to find the
A
other
track.
ones. Yeah, try to corral them
He
into one
showed the
area.
track. Yeah. Okay, I'll go and grab a collar and a leash, and I'll take him on a walk around the outer perimeter of the island, and then take a couple of zigzags through the forest and head back here. Don't be surprised if I come back with a gaggle.
Hopefully not. I haven't quite figured out how quickly they breed yet, because I don't know like when all the other ones started, like when they began gestating, basically. But yeah, we should be careful with letting them loose.
Well, that's why we're trying to contain them into the pen that we made.
Yeah, please continue to do that. She's just gonna like let you guys go.
Anyone want to go and walk with me in Peak Peaks?
Nope, I'm going back to my boat to take a nap.
He goes take a nap.
he d- he don't want no part of this.
He's got
Yeah,
a
just had a
belly full
nice
of
big
chicken.
meal.
He had big snack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll,
nice big meal.
Okay,
Just needs to sleep.
so
Yes.
as I'm coming back from my walk with Peak Peak, I have another 14 birds just
I was gonna
following
say there
behind.
really aren't any. Well, yeah, there's really not any more on the island. You guys did get them all.
Yeah.
Do you have a specific amount in mind when you made us go collect them?
Yeah, it was 40.
Mm, it's a lot.
So out of the 20 something peeps, it doubled.
Out
Almost.
of
There were 22.
21 peeps, it reached 40. The one that was separated did not reproduce at all.
Because
Because
he's
it was a
male.
male. Yeah.
The females are able to reproduce asexually, so all of the females, except for one, had 2 eggs. Or no, had 1 egg.
Yeah, you guys do find the little egg things like scattered all around. They're like robin eggs, except bigger. Well, not robin eggs. They're like speckled. They got rainbow dots on them. They kind of look like Easter eggs.
Well, they're carrying on the tradition of being peeps.
Hold on, let me.
Yeah.
What are the chances that the light blue peep I chose is the only male among the 22, the original 22? There are multiple different shades of blue peeps, but this one specifically that I chose happened to be the only male.
Mm.
Almost like it was a post thought that the DM decided on.
Why don't you post these?
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
You're
Nothing.
going to the void.
I said, why don't you post these? But what else she would have told you is that in species like this, generally the males are more rare because like they more exist to provide genetic diversity. Like there are
Uh-huh.
species of lizards like this in real life where there's like barely any males, and there might even be a species where there's no males and it's all females because it
That
just
would be
means
the
that the
glass
males,
lizards.
yeah, it might just means that the males died out at one point, or it's just that the females reproduce so much faster that like males are really rare.
Or it could be like clownfish.
Yeah, that. I don't. Well, I mean,
Well,
no, they
no,
wouldn't do.
clownfish can switch genders.
I don't think they. No, they wouldn't
Yeah,
be able to do that. Not the clownfish, but the peeps.
but
It's just
that's what I'm saying. Like they figured out that being having more females is better for their population than having males and females.
they just evolved.
Yeah. Yeah.
They evolved.
Yeah. Uh, the science lady.
She's,
Celine was
they
more
really
interested
they
in like.
Kip Kip. They
Yeah.
really said, "Fuck those guys."
Celine was more interested in like their genetics and like how we could find out about like other common ancestors, like whatever their common ancestors were. Because obviously it doesn't match anything on humanity, but like she's just doing biology things. Zero, you can check your notes though if you want to see if there's anything about the peeps.
Sure, I will.
It will say good old Red's the green aliens notes. His name is Red. Don't ask why. Uh,
Yeah.
Why?
don't ask Echo.
His actual name is too long for us to pronounce, or in a completely different language that humans
Yeah.
cannot actually
Yeah.
speak in.
It's not
Yeah.
because that's the color my laptop backlight is. Definitely not why. But
Hey, DM, what's the color of your backlight?
shut up. Yeah, his little notes will just say like they're basically ubiquitous throughout all the empires. Like people keep them as pets, people use them as livestock because they reproduce fast. They can eat just about anything because of like how strong their stomach acid is. If it's organic, they can pretty much break it down, even if it's like poison or whatever. No one actually knows where they came from. They just like were found on some random planet one day. But like they didn't appear to be native to that planet. No one actually knows where the peeps came from. They were just there one day.
This kind of sounds like the beginning of the flood from Halo.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Or I should say, yeah, they were found
Don't
on
look
like a
too
random ass
deeply.
planet that they didn't appear. It's like, oh, we found them on this planet, and all the other normal wildlife on this planet came from this common ancestor, but the key peeps came from we don't know what common ancestor.
True
The
aliens, if
peeps,
you will.
the peeps bloodline just began at the beginning of time.
It's like they're like the goddamn minions. They just in the
They
beginning there was light, and then there were peeps.
The minions.
No,
just in the vacuum of space, just one floating by, cawing.
There's no sound in space. You just see things like.
you just see his little tongue go out like it's just a big bang, matter explodes into existence, and just a peep, a singular peep. Oh god, I just
The
thought of
one
something
peep.
so stupid. It's Adam and Eve in the
Remember,
Garden
DM,
of
you let this
Eden, and
happen.
it's just two peeps.
Uh,
What'd you say, Bolter?
I said you made this happen. You let this happen.
Yeah. No, but basically, what you find is it's kind of mysterious. Like they don't know what they evolved from or where they actually came from, but they're just there. And they're not. I mean, they can be a little dangerous because like the acid can burn you, but they're generally pretty docile. And they
Hmm.
can like bond with people. They're maybe a little, not quite as smart as dogs, but a little smarter than chickens. Like you can't really train them to like do complex tasks, but you can like train them to like go into their pen when you call their names or whatever.
yeah,
Like they're not gonna be solving puzzles like a crow or an octopus, but they can follow you around and stop and do whatnot.
yeah,
So dog or cat level intelligence.
A little bit
yeah,
lower.
yeah. A little bit
Cat
lower than
level.
that. Yeah,
They are known to be very mischievous though. Like they will just they'll just take shit to like put in their nests and like just like get into places they're not supposed to. Like the multiple times they've like messed up spaceships by like making nests inside the air vents or something.
So definitely cat level intelligence.
yeah.
What did you send me, kid? I don't know. But yeah, they're just little dudes. It's like, oh, they're mysterious, but no one really cares because they don't do anything.
Yeah,
Like they're generally one of the least dangerous species in the multiverse. I mean, they could burn you with acid, but it's like they really only do that if they're trying to eat something that's too fast to catch, or you like actually hurt them.
yeah.
They're just little dudes.
Little dudes doing their little dude thing.
Yeah, that's the information you get.
It sounds like everyone is sleepy though.
I have been
Yeah.
laying in bed covered by a blanket and
Oh,
not
Yeah,
that
even
sounds
staying
nice.
up for the past 30-ish minutes.
Here's the sleep.
yeah.
All right, we can end
Become the
session
sleep.
here. The
Yeah,
mystery of the mysterious peeps. I don't know.
Watch, they're
I'm
gonna
going
turn
to
into
theorize that the
BBCJ.
peeps are from a higher dimension and they just fell into a lower dimension.
No, it's it's a lot simpler than that.
peeps. Higher being peeps.
The
It
peeps
would make
are
sense.
Zero's dad. No, I
The
mean they
peeps appear to be like Mort.
Mort.
O-
Yeah,
overlords.
Uh, I mean, like from Madagascar or something else.
yes. Like Madagascar Mort.
I, I don't remember him being like freaking a higher being.
He is. He's a higher being that exists across multiple different multiverses or universes and have been known to conquer those universes.
What the hell?
He is basically a god.
When was this? When was this explained? Was it like a fourth Madagascar movie?
It was the TV series, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the Penguin show? I don't remember that.
No.
Yeah,
It's
Penguin.
the Madagascar lemur specific show,
I haven't
in
seen
which
that.
does not have the penguins in it or the other zoo animals.
Lame. The penguins are goaded. Anyway, okay, but yes, we end the session there with the mysterious peeps. No, they're not. Like, I mean, no one has ever said, "Oh, my peep has infused powers." They just have acid tongues and they make noises and yeah, that's it. They're just dumb. They don't really do much. They taste good,
they, they, they built stupid.
They were designed to be food.
pretty much. And
As a
yeah, huh.
treat.
With all of this multiverse stuff, it has made me think if I am able to make a backup character that is alive but not human.
Yeah, we just have to flesh it out. Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I've
Okay,
already designed quite a in-depth alien race that I intend to potentially use for a backup character.
you'll have to show me these things when you have the energy.
Got to
I
scroll
would
back,
say,
and this gave me the energy needed.
actually, no. Arlen's probably not gonna tell you guys what he found because you'll find some way to like make it bad. It's like, oh, we have the name of an informant. Let's go beat him up.
No, no, no. Let's go to his apartment. We'll capture him. Goes to the apartment, blows up said apartment, gets shot at by a bunch of drones, kills a lot of civilians.
Blows up the city.
Yeah, part of the
Arlen,
city.
Arlen, we set off a nuke.
Ireland, we are the terrorists.
It's it's just
Sorry, guys.
No.
what was that shit called with the llamas? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
That's how Arlen feels. The old YouTube series with the llama. It was like whatever them.
Yeah.
The one who like is sane and the other two that are like insane. That's how Arlen feels to you guys.
I am hungry though. I need food.
I need to
Go
wash
eat.
clothes.
I will go feast.
Feast on
Feast
good
on the
good
unborn.
food.
Souls of the innocent.
Oh wait, you could
I was
scramble
saying
peep eggs
eggs.
too. That sounds nice. I got what you were saying. Scrambled peep eggs.
Oh,
Nebula
yeah, you could do that.
Convergence. What race was it?
Peeps over
Yeah,
Asnar.
easy.
The Lukava.
keeps over easy.
So who and what now?
Sunnyside peeps.
Sunnyside peeps.
Peeps Benedict.
Scrambled peeps.
Hard boiled
The
peeps.
message of lore for the Lukava is far too long for me to send in a single Discord message.
Oh,
Just
send
I
it to us in pieces.
no, just send it. Are you gonna send it to everyone? Okay, whatever.
I was
Send it
Or
sending
to
it
just,
only to you.
to
yeah,
me.
just it's put it in his capable hands.
I had to split it into 3 different messages.
Whoa. Anyway, I go get food. Bye bye.
Bye.
Deuces.
See ya. I also found a image online that was related to them,
Okay,
and
so this is just hell. This is hell you're describing. I'm
Oh, are you bringing the Doomslayer in?
no.
no.
He's describing the planet they're on. It sounds like Venus today.
And then for the abilities I written down for them, based off of this long dead sci-fi system that I was designing, here is what they would have had, which you're able to figure out how that all works out. Alternatively, There is the Asanar, in which are aquatic people. There are the Velazar, which are basically bird people, and then just humans.
This is a fucking xenomorph.
My favorite alien species.
This is 100% like a fan-made xenomorph.
It was not meant to be.
Wait, did
Or
you
are you
draw this?
referring to the picture?
I'm referring to
The
the
picture
picture.
I grabbed off of online.
That is definitely a fan-made xenomorph.
I just liked how it looked.
Copy my
Here,
work, but make sure you keep.
I'll send it over to you as well, Bolter. That way you're able to read what I sent to JMX. There's the first message.
So, what
Second
class would you
message.
pick for this?
Same one that I would have picked the other time. Power
Power
armor.
armor? Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why?
I don't know, because I just have to do like custom stats or some shit. This is definitely a fan-made xenomorph.
The lore I tried to make as unique as possible without any reliance on other
It's the head and the
alien
tail that gives
species.
it away.
Oh yeah, definitely.
When I saw it, I saw Xenomorph as well as Elites from Halo.
Yeah.
Praying mantisomorph. Also, have you guys seen Alien Covenant? It was actually good.
It was so good. I loved it. I have it. I
We've
bought it.
waited so long for a good alien movie.
Yeah.
My
I've
God.
never heard of that.
Have
Alien
you even
Covenant?
watched the Aliens series?
I have not watched the Alien series, however, I
You
did
would
watch
like it.
Markiplier play the
Alien
Aliens
Isolation.
Isolation,
I
as
thought
well
Prey was
as
pretty good. I liked it. It's nice to
Prey
get like
is an amazing game.
no, the movie Prey.
Oh,
Oh,
I've never heard
Hulu
of that.
original, right?
Huh?
Wait,
Yeah.
Hulu original.
Prey,
Yeah, it
Prey.
was good
I'm
too.
pretty sure it was in theaters. My
I
only
had the
complaint,
disc version of that.
because I like to nitpick, was I was like, well, how did she, like, at the very end when she killed it with its own gun, I was like, well, how did she kill it out? And then I realized watching back that she saw before that it would track to the laser. But I didn't
Yeah.
notice that the first time going through. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But Prey was good
And
too.
then here was the Asnar
It only took
bonuses.
fucking forever for us to get a good Alien and Predator movie. Cause my
Yeah.
God, Predators made me want to die.
It was okay. I wasn't terrible.
I did not like it all. The
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 Asnar I do not intend on playing whatsoever, but
the
I
fact
You
made
that
never
lore for
know.
them,
Predators were
so
actually trying
go
to
ahead and take a
weaponize
look.
autism actually hurt me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, was that Predators?
No,
Uh,
no. Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. The Predator, the Shane Black one. Predators was fine.
Oh, Predators was good. That was the one I said was pretty okay. The newest one I didn't like. Yeah, that one was kind of weird.
Yeah, that was what I did not like that at all. Predators I
Yeah.
actually do like because I was like, oh, this is a good concept. It was a little corny, but I liked it.
Yeah.
When trying to make all of this lore for those two alien species I sent to you, Jamax, I tried to keep it as realistic to this universe's physics as possible. So they should theoretically be possible in this universe, but highly unlikely to have actually occurred in this universe.
Yeah, I'm looking. How intelligent are these things? Like regular human intelligence?
These two races I sent you were meant to be races that you were able to choose in a sci-fi campaign, so they are intelligent enough to have developed spaceships.
Okay, makes sense.
All of the lore in which I made for them was just how they innately acted as a species rather than their level of intelligence.
Yeah, makes sense. Looks very cool. Yeah, as far as physics, I think the most out there species I went there was for as creating. I haven't shown you guys one, but I'll say it's in your journal. Is there's one that are like basically kind of sort of made of fog, but they're like literally it's like their entire body is built up of what is the word? What is the word? Conductive gases.
Ah, yes, people.
Yeah, that's like as far out there as I went. So it's like you can like when they move around, you could like see the like connections of their nervous system basically.
Interesting.
And they were probably made artificially.
I've looked up so much sci-fi information to try
But
and fact check all of my sources for making these two races.
yeah, but that's like about as far as the crazy sci-fi. The most of the other ones are like regular-ish. You for the most part, the most out there stuff is the infused nonsense. Like I mean, yeah, peeps are actual aliens, but they're just basically dumb chickens. And their origins, who knows? It has something to do with something. But do you guys
It
think
has
people?
something to do with the fact that they just simply did not scan the entire planet and the peeps were in hibernation at the time.
What are you talking about? What their origin?
Yeah.
No.
I'm calling it. They're the BBEG.
Not the BBEG. The the damn king of the empire is the BBEG. Well, like the big one, like campaign long one, because it's gonna take a while. Right now, you're dealing with the hacker and whoever's running the games. Next time, we'll figure out what Arlen learned. The peeps are they're just peeps. Really the whole reason they're in there is because Kit made the art. And I was like, oh, this could work in a sci-fi setting, so I kind of just turned them into that. Same thing with the glow frogs. Ugh. Oh crap, I'm still recording. Damn it. Let me end that.
So